Greetings and salutations, as they say.
Hey guys, my social insurance number is 6.
No!
Whoa.
Good time of day, everyone. Welcome back to Stalwart Souls. As always, we're just going to take a few moments to let people get in, but also to let our players introduce themselves and let the audience know what character they're playing, because we sometimes forget that. So, also like what class and race they are, because that's a common question, it seems.
Sure.
And if they choose, plug themselves and whatever they got going on if they want. And as usual, we will start off with Bosco.
Oh, dear Lord. Keeping the bar low. I appreciate it. Hi. You can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco, where this week I'm off. I will be taking a personal week, so there will be no streams from today until next week. So thank you to everybody who normally tunes into that stuff. Just let your friends know I'm not going to be around. I got some stuff I got to take care of, but next week we'll be right back on the gravy train, I promise. And that's me.
All right. Next up, we have Shay.
Hi, I'm Shay. I play Serena, a vampire barbarian. Yeah, gasp. So unexpected.
Gasp.
Yeah.
No, that's the different stream.
True.
My mistake.
Next.
Oh yeah, Ed, what do you play?
What do I play? Elf class.
That's a good
Elf
class.
Got
I
it.
love
That's
that.
a
Elf
really
class.
good one.
Mm-hmm. Nailed it.
And level 1 EV.
Hello, I am me. I'm playing Little Fox Dude or Dudette, depending on the time of year. And
Good time
we
of
are
day
a
to you.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer
You
Supreme?
can figure out what's your class, but I'm not going to tell you unless you figured it out.
Figured it
Well, the
All right.
subclass anyway.
I'll figure it out, innit?
out. Any streams this week you got going, or?
Yeah, Evie, what are you
not for
doing?
me. Well,
What?
maybe
What do you
next
mean not for
Thursday.
you? What do you mean not for you?
But what you really want to keep an eye out for is when Heartsea does their art stream in the future. I don't know when it's going to be, but you should keep an eye out for that.
What? They should tell us about that.
When it gets their turn. But yeah. Just pre-hype.
Pre-hype. I like it.
Art?
And it sounds like Monty is back.
Art?
Yeah.
Monty, what do you got going on? And who are you
Oh my
playing?
god. I got nothing going on now. For the tomorrow I have D&D with Brett Ultimus, but after that I'm basically gone until like late October. I had a very, very unfortunately yet fortunately successful subathon. We hit every single goal, including the last one, which is going to be the roughest one. And we beat Minecraft, and I'm very happy. I'm very sleep deprived. I probably did like 40 hours of Minecraft, or 30 to 40. So I'm really glad that we managed to beat it.
Gamer.
But you should follow me on Twitter and Twitch and YouTube, because I'll be uploading everything there. Yeah. And I'm playing Koro Evis, who is a tiefling monk.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Saris, for gifting, was that 6 tier 1 subs to the community?
They did 5, and Twitch
5.
did an extra.
Oh,
Well,
there
2
you go.
extra. Twitch did 2 extra, actually.
Dang. Thanks, John Twitch.
Last day of
Yeah,
September.
it's a gacha roll too. Like if you gift 5 subs, you can sometimes gift like I think 1 to like 100 is like the range.
I seen a 50 earlier, and it was the person gifted 5 tier 3, and Twitch gifted 50 tier 3 subs.
That's nuts.
Holy hell.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it copies what you do, so it's insane.
Damn.
So apparently my levels are coming in pretty low. Can you check that?
Oh, yeah, I can beef it. I will beef you.
Beef it.
Boop, boop, boop,
And
boop, boop.
last, but certainly not least, Artsy Heartsy. What are you up to and who are you playing?
Hello. I play Ash, the dragon sorcerer. What am I up
Supreme.
to? I was supposed to be streaming last week. Last Monday, I was like, yeah, I'll stream after the session, and Wednesday, and Friday, and then I didn't do any of that because I just came off of my own subathon and was like, wow, I'm tired. So I kind of took the last week off, but this week I'm hoping to get back to streaming. So
Assuming
yeah.
we don't steal you back in Space Station for like another
Well, I mean
20 hours.
I'll just stream that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have an art stream at some point. I need to pick a day for that. maybe do a little bit of hyping for it. And yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything going on.
You know what? You're here, and that's something going on.
Yeah.
But I guess that leaves little old me. You can find me here on Mondays at 7 p.m. PST. You can also find me on Thursday, where we normally have Dungeon of the Mad Mage over on Monty's channel, but this week
Sorry.
because no, it's quite all right. Evie and I have been looking for an excuse to do this stream for a while, anyways, so it works out. If you are a fan of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage stream that Monty expertly runs, then you can catch Evie and I streaming on Thursday at around the same time, 7 p.m. PST, over on my channel and Evie's channel, where we are going to be playing the adventures of Wisp and Bertrand lost in space as we explore Space Station 14 as those two characters. And it'll just be a fun little thing we do. We might be joined by Connor. Who knows? But aside from that, every second and fourth Sunday of the month, I am over on twitch.tv/BurnoutVon's channel at around 3 p.m. PST, where we are continually going through the Dungeons of Dread, or the Realms of Dread, rather. And that piques your interest, some fun little gothic horror, especially this time of year. That'll be there for you. We do have episodes 1 through 9 up on YouTube. You can find the links to those on my Twitter at Zandy_Grim. But aside from that, I think I have been delaying the intro as long as possible. So without further ado, let's begin. Floating through a demiplane is a lone magical asteroid called Cold Rock. 5 friends, Kanato Yuki, Serena Vanderstar, Koro Evis, Ash, and Fenris Karenray, find themselves within the center of a chaotic storm of changes and divisions within the society of Cold Rock. From undead foes, looming aberrations, and fiendish plots, these friends find themselves on the eve of a new era. In our most recent session, Kanato received an estranged message from an equally estranged uncle. The party decided then to better recover from their fight with the Pit of Blood by visiting a market and resupplying. What was meant to be a preceding bank trip to receive more answers about Kanato's uncle, however, turned then into a massive ordeal as our adventurers found themselves in the middle of a robbery. After defeating the robbers and an estranged space shark, the group discovered that the answers that they require to understand where Kanato's uncle might be and how to help them actually now lie within the Tower of Gold. So the party then decided to rest for the evening before taking the treacherous journey to the tower, but not before visiting Kanato's newly acquired plot of land. Now back at the Evis estate, the group makes ready for their journey as an autumn morning rises in Cold Rock. Oh, are we getting RTC'd? Might have a
What?
funny Discord moment.
Are we losing Evie?
I'm not sure.
No. Evie, come back.
Look, if you're not bullying
Uh-oh.
Evie, then somebody's got to bully Evie.
That's
Hello.
true.
The internet
It's
is-
true.
He's back.
Oh, we're good.
And with that, my friends, I lead you back into Cold Rock, where you all awaken in the Evis estate.
I can't
I am
believe we're not
sleeping.
sleeping on the ground outside where that house used to be.
Ash,
Yes.
please give me a Constitution saving throw.
We just started. What the? Wait a second.
Welcome to playing D&D with Xanalis
Oh.
Grim. The session has started. Saving throw.
What?
6.
You are extremely hungry.
Oh,
That's it.
Oh, do we have any people?
that's it. Okay.
It's early in the morning. Whoever's awake may be awake. Whoever's asleep may be asleep.
We need to get you
I'm-
some people
But-
immediately.
Ash, you awaken to your stomach growling.
All right. I'm immediately taking out some rations from my bag. I'm digging in. I think I had 10 to start with for my backpack, right?
Yeah, we bought some last session.
Yeah. Well, you guys all bought some. It sounded like you all bought enough for everyone, so I didn't really pick any up. But I have some in my backpack, so.
Kanato knows that we got a little bit of a journey ahead, so they're gonna sleep in until like the very last moment.
That makes sense. Serena, what would you be doing as you don't really require the same amount of rest?
Serena probably does a lot of thinking. Probably not the healthiest thoughts, but you know, a lot of thinking. As it gets closer to the daytime, though, I mean, if there isn't any blood in the house, like the basilisk blood that was previously provided, I think she'd drink one of her jars of pig's blood.
You do
Choke it
see
down.
your old coffin, as it were, ready and standing there, assuming that you could find a way to open it. If you would like to try and investigate it further, you may, but if not, you could just simply drink the blood that you've been given.
I don't know, I'm having a standoff with the coffin. It rejected me last time. I'm offended.
Fair enough.
So I'll choke down the gross
Whoa.
jar of pig's blood.
Alright. And what is Fenris doing?
Probably meditating and waiting for the sign that everybody is awake so that we can hit the road, because we have to head to the frozen gate now that we have access.
Correct.
So once everyone is up, I will start to try to gather everyone and get us out the door as quickly as possible.
Fenris, you knowing Koro as well as specifically Koro without his parents around and Kanato just all the time, they're gonna sleep as much as humanly possible before, needing to be awakened.
I hate that you're correct. So who's awake that I can see? I would have probably just been meditating in the living room by the doors.
I imagine you see Serena brooding.
Okay. So awake and normal. Perfect.
You
Yep.
see Philump floating over Kanato, just kind of in a state of Philumphing.
Okay.
As well as you would hear Ash's stomach audibly rumbling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
I'm like-
Is Kanato awake?
Probably not.
No.
Okay. What were you going to say, Heartsy?
I'm not eating politely. I'm just digging in like a feral animal.
You're Minecraft eating. You're just like.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, then I'm going to go. Kanato's not awake, but I need to go find Koro because wherever their room is in the house, they need to be woken up. So I will go do
Honk,
that.
Me. Honk.
Oh, you're-
me.
Kora's a honk me, not a honk shoe.
Oh,
Yeah, honk,
interesting.
me.
Okay.
Is your door open or closed when you sleep?
Oh, open.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
very trusting.
Well, then I'm going to betray your trust and walk in.
And I'm
And
like splayed out, like one leg off the bed, the tail's off the bed.
Full
like-
starfish.
Like guy at a frat party, like the next morning after a frat party, like all like splayed out.
I'm going to try to, like, put a hand on their thigh to kind of shake their body awake.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Fenris.
It is about time to head
What time
out.
is
You
it?
should probably do what you need to do to prepare.
Yep. I just do like the like I roll out of the bed, but like I make too much noise, you know?
Alrighty then. I will go find Kanato and give you some time to get ready. And I will leave, and I will close the door behind me just in case they have to get changed or
We-
something.
Above board, we bought like winter clothes, right? Last
Yep. Mhm.
session?
Yes, yeah, we all got.
'Cause, yeah,
At least anybody who didn't have
Oh,
resistance got them.
Serena bought a scarf to fit in.
I'm so proud of you. Yeah, there we go. My traveler's clothes. Cool.
All right, Fenris, where are you heading off to next?
Now I'm going back to Kanato.
Nay.
Nay. And
Like-
likewise with.
Just pick her up and throw her.
No, I would like to shake her. I guess they're so small. I will grab both their legs and just kind of shake them.
Nay. I grab my blanket and hide.
Kanato, it's time to leave. We really should.
Yeah, I'm ready. The second we walk out this door, I'll get up.
Are you clutching the blanket?
Yes.
Serena will
Okay.
walk up and help pick Kanato up if Kanato doesn't get out of bed.
So the first thing I'm going to do before I pick them up is I'm going to take the blanket that's, I assume, covering their feet, and I'm going to pull it off and over their head so that every part of their body except from like their neck up where they're clutching the blanket is exposed.
This is the worst. How could you do this?
And I'm going to see if they try to readjust it all.
You could tell Bosco grew up with siblings.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just lay there, as is.
All right, well, that was
You
attempt
can
number
see
one.
they're like fully dressed, ready to go.
You could tell Evie's the youngest sibling.
True. Fenris is going to try to pick them up.
They don't resist because they're not
Small
putting
baby
effort
boy. All right, well, then I'm going to put him over the shoulder, and I'm walking out with her.
Alright.
For once, it's not Serena carrying.
You guys
Nope.
want to catch breakfast on the way, or someone want to cook something in the house while you have access to?
That's a good question. Considering
I think a
that
home
Ash is
meal would be
starving.
nice.
Yeah. Who
I think a home
cooks?
meal would be good because it might be the last time we do it for a while.
All right,
What you're
Monty.
saying is,
Who
I know,
cooks?
I know you're
Yeah.
pretty.
and
I
then
know
you
you're
started
pretty-
cooking.
Yep.
This is the worst.
What?
Monty, I know you're pretty tired. But could you give us a famous Monty description of Koro preparing a nice morning porridge, autumn porridge for everyone?
Have you? No, I got you something better, dude.
All right, go
Have
ahead.
you seen
Yeah,
Howl's- Have you seen Howl's Moving Castle?
Oh, of course.
I grab like a giant skillet and I use like a mixing bowl and I prepare like just a pile of bacon and like eggs, and then I cook a bunch of pancakes in the bacon grease, like using and adding in some of the bacon fat back in, and then making these delicious savory pancakes topped with a syrup. And it is I like to call it like a log cabin breakfast. It's like what my dad would make at log cabins, where it's just bacon, tons of eggs in a large skillet, set that aside, and then there's like these giant pancakes with syrup, and then more eggs and bacon thrown in if necessary. And it's like a bit of a production, but I think that's, a lot of calories in there. And then there's also like fruit as well on the table, sliced up.
What is Ash's response to all this?
Ash is like hovering, like very, very close to Koro, and like their eyes are dilated. They're ready.
Like, yeah, more of that, more of that. I guess.
This is what I imagine.
Hell yeah.
I'm about to eat like it's Monster Hunter.
Tasty.
Ooh.
And as I imagine, Kanato is placed at the breakfast table, and everyone eats. Would anyone like to have a scene, or we want to just move past?
I think I'm good to just move towards the
Yeah.
gate.
Yeah.
All right.
Eat, we're good.
After taking some time to eat and prepare your things, make sure your boots are buckled and your backpacks are stuffed with the supplies that you might need, you head past the markets 3 before they're fully open, outside of a few maybe small breakfast places, and towards the Frozen Gate. At the Frozen Gate, you see what looks like a number of orcish guards standing at the ready. Not really questioning your approach, as you occasionally see tourists to Cold Rock come and look at the horrifyingly massive frozen wall with what appears to be the souls of the damned stuck inside for eternity. So you see a few people kind of looking and ogling at that, but it's not usually a place that people like to linger for too long. The guards don't seem to pay any mention.
Who
or
has
any
the
mind
writ-
as you proceed.
You
Who
can tell which people are the tourists.
who has the writ that we got?
I assume me or you.
Okay, I'm going to assume it was me, unless somebody else
they might
has
have
it.
given it to me,
'cause-
and I probably would have just given it to you because you're like.
Fair enough. Am I still
Organized.
carrying you, by the way?
I mean, I wouldn't see why I would be moving if you're willing to carry me.
Fair enough. I will continue to carry him up to the gate. And I assume that there are 2 guards in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm.
Monty, above game. I don't know if you know anything about like Mount Everest, but the people who die on Mount Everest become like fucking landmarks.
They become
Frozen Gate is
landmarks.
very similar. Like they're growing up. A children's game would be to like find certain people who haven't had like nicknames yet colloquially and try to name them before anyone else would. And you definitely
That's
see a
fucked
few.
up. That's so messed up, but very funny. Oh.
But yes, you arrive at the gates of the Frozen Gate, which are closed with a few orcish guards in front.
Then I will march up to them and I will present the writ that we got without any hesitation.
Present Conato, who presents the
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Just hold me up.
This is a
should let me through.
fox. This fox should be able to let us through with this writ.
As you approach, the orcs look somewhat confused at the gathering in front of them.
I'm
What?
so sorry. I just imagine it's just like if you've ever seen like the Sky Train in Vancouver, you just take Conato and there's like a little turnstile. You can like just place him and like beep, and then you can just
scan
go
them.
through. Yeah.
Scan the fox to enter. As you approach, you see the guard look somewhat puzzled at your approach, but kind of look over the writ. First time through Coward's Path, you hear?
Aye.
Rather dangerous. We lost contact with the people near the top, that Tower of Gold. Shunting fields come through, so that's not uncommon, but you might want to watch yourselves.
As he kind of motions for a few other guards to open the massive dark iron metal gates out of the way.
I appreciate the heads up. Anything in particular we should be worried about?
Worried about Coward's Path is always dangerous. Lost folks in the Trader's Mall climb up. Other people get shunted in from only the gods know where. My suggestion to everyone who walks it is, whatever gods you worship, make sure you pray.
Having heard that, he will What? What?
Koro's like like that that smile laugh that's like, you're nervous but you're just like smiling and laughing.
Chuckles, I'm in danger.
He will, while they're opening the gate, he will bow his head and mumble a little bit of a prayer under his breath for protection.
All right. And as you enter, you see on the other side no vestiges of defenses of any sort, but no civilization at all. It is just gray, dead earth that leads a path steeply upward. And beyond that, to the direct north, you see a seemingly never-ending cliff into the dark abyss known as the Trader's Maw, which you have recently spent some time on the fringes of.
Time to go. I'm heading out with Conato on my shoulder.
And as you begin to move, everyone please give me sanity saves.
What?
Oh boy.
No.
Once we actually start like or through the door, I'll jump down and move myself.
Oh, how kind of him to walk on his own.
Oh no.
Oh, mother.
Haha, right in the middle. That's good, right?
It's sanity, right?
Natural 20!
Nice.
Oh yeah, sanity saving throw. Oh no!
Hey! Heaven or hell, let's
Oh,
rock.
Not the worst.
Oh. Do I have a reroll? I don't think I do. I used it
Uh-oh.
last session.
Uh-oh. Well, what's the worst that could happen?
Ash, as well as Fenris, you quickly, after just a few steps past the frozen gate, start seeing your companions wandering in random directions, hearing strange voices talking to seemingly no one, and specifically, you both have to hold. You have to hold Koro back from walking a little too close to the edge a number of times, seemingly confident they are moving the right direction, but clearly moving towards what appears to be an endless abyss in front of them. As specifically for you, Fenris, you can tell this area has been shunted in and out so long, so many times, that the pathway seems winding and curved in a way that it's difficult to deduce unless you really, really focus on where you're stepping. Look too far ahead, you might see a path that doesn't exist yet. Don't look at all, and you are certain to fall somewhere you're not intending to. But you're able to kind of keep your focus on a direct path and more magically assisted see where you're meant to go.
That was a good prayer you did.
Yeah,
Cool.
cool. I'd say it worked. Role playing. Holding on to Coral, since I'm sure that Fenris would have been one of the ones to grab them. Oh, you're right.
Koro, ahead of you, you see where you were kind of walking, you see a kind of path that looked like it was so easy to just walk up. Less stairs, less effort, kind of more
man.
tread. As Fenris grabs you, you see it fade away from your vision.
Oh!
And instead you see just a large abyss downward.
Oh, that. I forgot about that.
Forgot about...
How much this place messes with your mind.
Yes, it has been shunted in and out of existence so many times it is hard to even know what's real anymore. My suggestion is don't look too far ahead. Make sure you just take the next step in front of you, otherwise we could end up heading in multiple different directions. I will attempt to stay in the front. And with my natural 20, I will attempt to walk the path that I have been walking, that hopefully they can all follow now.
Sorry, were you going to say something?
Nope, I'm good.
As you continue to walk, all of you continue to find your way, occasionally separated just ever so slightly before being kind of shepherded back onto a direct path. As you breach past a particularly steep incline, you feel the temperature almost instantly change. It is now freezing. It is extremely cold. Those who are immune, but you still feel the flex of your skin kind of becoming a bit more taut. And those who are not immune definitely kind of bundle up in your winter clothes that you purchased beforehand.
I love this ring.
And as Kanato, your ring begins to kind of warm and kind of give you that shelter, you can't help but notice, Kanato, something strange around the first bend that you begin to all collectively walk across. It looks like a strange structure of bars at first, but as you look a bit closer with your passive perception, you see a massive skeleton of a creature that has long since passed.
Would I know this is like one of the first checkpoints or something?
You've never been on Coward's Path, so you aren't certain.
I just assumed there'd be like rumors, but I guess that's okay.
Well,
I
the
probably
checkpoints are
wouldn't-
all like inside the frozen gate is
Yeah,
what people look at
yeah.
and name.
Did you guys see that up ahead?
See what,
I like-
exactly?
The giant... I mean, everything's big to me, but that giant skeleton!
When they point it out, do we see what she's pointing at?
Yes. And Ash, you immediately recognize after Kanato points this out, the skeleton of a very old dragon.
Oh.
Oh.
Grandpa?
Dad?
I mean, I wouldn't even know.
So it's possible.
I guess I'll kind of, I guess, falter a little bit in my like stride and just be like, oh man, I wonder if that'll be me someday.
And as you take a moment to somewhat cautiously approach, all of you notice the dragon is on top of some strange and bizarre metallic contraption. Looking a bit closer, you see another one of those massive starfish-like constructs that you had encountered when you were inside the Trader's Maw. defeated and destroyed underneath this old and ancient venerable dragon corpse. But something seems a bit more off than the battle that it clearly had with this dragon. It looks like large flecks of it have been rusted and chewed off by something far smaller than the dragon's mouth would be.
Ugh.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, does it look like we can walk past it, or is it obstructing the path that we're trying to walk on?
This is just what you find along your path.
Okay.
You can
I'm gonna
investigate it
attempt-
further for any more details, or you can walk past it.
I'm genuinely curious because you don't see a lot of dragon bones, so I'd like to get a little bit closer if it doesn't deviate us too far off the path, because that's my biggest concern.
Sure, no. It seems to be like pretty much just adjacent to the path that you were already traveling.
Okay.
Can I, at the distance, try and identify what type of dragon this could possibly be?
Absolutely. I will actually give you advantage on this.
Yeah, because I live with one.
I've heard of them.
What check would this be, Zan?
I guess it would be an investigation, but I'll give you advantage on it.
Investigation. There we go.
Yes, the Prince Division Special.
Whoa! There's only one way
Oh!
to go higher than that. Yep, that's pretty good. 19.
She'll take the
All right.
9.
You
No.
are certain that this is the corpse of an ancient gold dragon.
Oh shit! I will do like that kind of whistle. This is the body of an ancient gold dragon.
Ancient?
Indeed. I mean the size, the head, you can tell by the length of the fangs.
How does a dragon corpse end up here? Like what?
My guess, the numerous times that this place has been shunted in and out of existence, this might have come with it.
No.
And maybe some of those shuntings were not as painless as expected.
You see something, Koro, kind of taking a closer eye, trying to gather its age and the distinctive marks. You can tell where this thing died and what killed it was this metal construct seemed to have pierced into its heart, as the construct's arm is still where that heart would have been. But you can also see past the breaking of the rib cage what appears to be a dangling cord with some sort of metal object around the creature's, kind of pierced into the creature's bone around its ear.
Sorry, I'm just getting memories to something in a different game, and I'm just like,
All good?
how'd you guys feel if I approach? I'm curious now.
I'm good with that.
Sure.
I was going to approach anyway.
All right, someone take the lead on this, because
Fenris is walking up to it. I've declared that.
Serena will walk up too.
I'll stay here on the path so that we remember which way we were going.
That makes sense.
Smart.
I'll stay
Also-
with Kanato.
Coral will envision like Serena riding on like a giant skeletal dragon as like bats are like flying in the air and it's like red and like crazy looking. Coral's like,
Doodling it in your notebook, like, yeah.
That's cool.
that would be cool.
As you approach Fenris, kind of seeing where Koro had pointed out, you see a metallic object defiantly unrusted in comparison to the contraption underneath it. Attached to a strange type of leather cord that is pierced into where the dragon's ear would have been and into the bone itself.
Oof.
Please
Does-
give me a Arcana.
Arcana? Oh boy, my favorite. 12. Not terrible.
You do get a sense of magic emanating from this small piece of metal.
Does that
But
imply
beyond
that
you
the
cannot tell.
would that be residual from the shunting field, like being shunted in and out, or would that be something that would have been present regardless of that?
Unfortunately, with that roll, that is all you get.
Okay.
Shall I grab it?
There is a slight, what's the word? Magical residue. I would say be careful.
She just kind of nods and walks towards it. Serena will just pick it up. She's not
Hold on.
magically inclined, so she's not gonna consider
I am
the effects of
I am
this.
very sorry. I got very distracted. I went to go like scratch something out of my beard, and I just pulled out the longest beard hair I've ever seen on myself, and it was sorry.
And your
What are
brain
you doing?
shut
Can you
down.
repeat all of that? I'm so sorry.
So after Fenris told Serena that it was magical and to be careful, Serena walked up and picked up the piece of metal.
Gotcha. As you pick it up, you feel no strange aversions or anything from it at all. But as you pick it up, you see a bizarre symbol or iconography on it that you specifically, Fenris, recognize as the exact same symbol that is scarred on Ash.
Oh.
She kind of turns. Should we bring it with us?
Do you show Fenris the symbol?
Well, if you recognized it specifically, I imagine you already saw it, so...
Ash?
What's up?
I'm going to point at the metal that Serena's holding. This symbol on this blade, why would it match the one that you have?
Just gonna kind of like tilt their head a little, like what, and walk over towards you to take a look at it. Can I like take it? Can I hold it?
Absolutely. Assuming Serena doesn't like just bully you and lift it way above your head.
Throws it into the abyss. Go
No
back.
bully. Traitor's maw, go get it.
It's okay. I'll just
Yeah.
turn into a dragon and fly down.
You jump off before you actually transform, and then you're like, wait. Serena will hand it over.
Okay.
As
I'll
you
take it.
As it is placed into your hands, Ash, please give me a sanity. You
20.
feel a sort of magic begin to emanate from it, as though a arcane imprint has been left on this object. Would you like to allow this imprint to tell you whatever it has been imprinted to say, or do you want to resist it?
I'll listen to it.
All of you see Ash's eyes turn gold, far more brilliant in splendor than you could expect. Something magically assisted, clearly. But Ash seems to still be on their feet. But in your mind, Ash, you see a massive gold dragon looking down at its own paws, or its own claws, as you're seeing through its eyes. It bites this impossibly large skeletal figure deep within the throes of space, spanning and clawing away from this undead attacker. And just beyond it through space, you see a sun or a star very closely by, guided over, giving some semblance of reddish light towards the planet that you feel connected to through this creature. The sun being made of a darkened energy of sorts, or giving very dark light. Your memory then seems to snap as you are pushed forward as this dragon into this strange place that you recognize as Ash, as what looks like parts of Coward's Path. Here you feel the lamentations of suffering for a decade or more trying to find your way out, only to have to fight a number of other strange creatures and things that have also been shunted into this area before finally finding their end at the hands of this creature or this construct. The image then seems to fade.
Ash is just gonna kind of stand there and stare at the object in sort of like an awestruck, like, stupor.
Ash, I suppose with disadvantage, as well as Kanato may give me Arcana.
Sure.
Okay, you said disadvantage?
Yes, as you're kind of like just awestruck.
I also have disadvantage.
No, I'll take a 15.
All right.
I'm
Kanato
far
perhaps more worried about the path than whatever happened to Ash, as Ash seems to return to normal. Ash, despite the bewilderment of what had just happened to you, you look down and recognize what appears to be a form of dimensional tracking spell cast upon or created upon this metal object, as though this object was designed to track whatever it was attached to.
Can I keep it? Can I take it with me, or is it like large?
It's, I would say it's about the size of a large cup, I guess. So yeah, you could feasibly fit it in your pack.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a
I
tracker now, guys.
yeah.
Turn on the GPS.
Yeah. I'll put it in my bag, and I guess I'll look at the others. I'm assuming they saw whatever was happening to me, right?
Yeah. They didn't see the flash of memory that you got, but
Right. I'll kind of look at them and be like, you guys, you didn't see that, did you?
I saw your eyes glow for a moment, and that was it.
I think I just saw the last memories of this dragon.
Does the magical essence that was on the blade seem like it's dissipated after he had that vision?
the metal seems like the magic that's been placed on it is, yes, it's far less potent, but there is still some semblance of magic on it.
Okay. It's strange. It's like it was meant to be passed on to certain individuals, you being one of them.
I
Whatever's
don't know what it
tracking
has to
this-
do with me, but hopefully I'll find it out.
I just hope
Mir-
whoever's tracking this dragon does not come looking and thinks that perhaps that you are the one.
Considering how little Ash knows about where he's from, perhaps they will be spared that hunt.
You hear from Philump. Whatever's trying to track, I guess, now that Ash is holding it, it doesn't seem to be working. At least not like the things that are trying to track Kanato. Whoever may have cast that might be dead or forgot about it.
Let's hope they stay forgotten then.
And let us not forget the path that we are on. We should continue.
All right. Taking a few more moments of travel, gathering yourselves the best you can. Everyone, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
I don't like this. 14?
23.
50.
Oh, the vampire with the +5 rolls 13.
All of you pass as the frigid cold begins to become a bit oppressive. Just this breeze keeps pushing against you no matter which direction you're facing, and it's beginning to kind of chap and bite at your lips. It's beginning to kind of test your eyes, but you manage to push through it with no ill effects. Before finally you come across a straight clearing. The first time you haven't been walking a pure incline for what feels like an hour or two. But on this clearing, you see a number of those metallic constructs in various sizes, all dilapidated and in ruin in various states of rust or destruction. And on either side of this somewhat treacherous path, you see the void of Trader's Maw ever looming, occasional voices clasping and trying to get your ear. But considering your time here previously, or near the Maw previously, you know to push them away.
Steal your minds. Fenris will call that out as he continues to try to move forward.
And with that, anyone looking forward, please give me a perception.
Hey. I am indeed looking forward.
I would hope I'm looking forward. but-
19.
That would be all of us? Yeah, Serena's not looking forward. Looking down.
Oh, okay, Kanato. Beat me by 1.
Yeah, I
Made
was
it
hoping,
natural to boot.
and apparently I was.
Well, all right. Looking forward, despite me rolling pretty high, you see, Kanato, something off in the fringes ahead of you, attempting to hide in the debris and the rubble of this grayed earth and almost unwitting graveyard of these constructs. They seem to have 2 beady eyes look towards you. Notice that you notice them before dipping further into the debris.
Hey, I'm gonna like call out. Like, did anyone else see that?
Oh fuck, Monty.
No, see what?
Sorry, I just laughed at the gift.
Oh, yeah, I just looked.
What happened?
Well, there was like a
Oh, God.
skulking figure, like trying to conceal his presence from us, just up ahead. It just ducked into the darkness. I can't quite tell where it went.
Well, upon hearing that, the pike is coming out as I move forward.
You everyone give me perceptions again. Kanato, you'll have advantage on this.
Hooray. 5. Now I'm looking everywhere. 17. Nice,
Serena's
Kanato.
slightly more perceptive now that you've told her, but she's still looking at the ground.
Damn!
I'm
Oh
alert
my God,
now.
Ash.
Wow, weird. All right.
You
I saw
believe
visions.
me
I'm awake.
with 100% conviction.
That's true.
He's clearly your best friend. They trust you implicitly.
And Koro? Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Very important. No, I get it.
I rolled, didn't I?
Second time of the after I point out.
Oh.
It's a second
I thought
check, yeah.
It didn't go through. I'll reroll.
Lies. How could it? I believe.
Roll 20, doing roll
But I'm
20
here
now.
for the images.
There it is.
All of you hear what sounds like high-pitched barks and yips, kind of between 2 figures, kind of speaking towards each other somewhere in front of you. Specifically, Kanato and Ash, you hear what sounds like words in common, very faintly placed back and forth towards these 2 figures, but it would sound like gibberish. It would be words that don't really seem to make any form of sense together, like run, yellow, blue, 6, food, and things like that. It just doesn't, words that don't really seem to coincide with one another. But specifically you, Kanato, as you hear this, Flump seems to translate their words in your mind as, look, we have another catch for the day.
Oh, we are quite hungry. Send them in before they suspect anything.
We're about to be attacked.
And with that, everyone roll initiative. They do not get a surprise round, however.
Let's go.
When you said initially they're speaking Barks and Yips, I was like, I speak Barks and Yips. Don't lie to me.
Kanato's native language.
Oh. Okay.
You rolled a nat one, but your roll was still higher than mine.
Monty,
Okay,
I'm
remind
so sorry the last 2 sessions you've been Bertrand.
It's okay. It's how it goes.
Oh! I guess it could be worse.
Okay, remind me, how do I get my character onto the map again?
You just drag your character like sheet profile from the right tab onto the mat.
Yeah, so you go to the journal tab on Roll20, and then you just click and drag your character sheet over onto the screen.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
I imagine since I had that natural 20, I was a little ahead, like plotting them.
Yeah, makes sense.
Are you saying that the two sorcerers were in the front?
Cora,
I mean, I was, because I spotted them.
Cora's like, wait, did you say something? I had AirPods in.
Yeah, Serena was like watching the path the entire time, like intent not to like walk off, so everything else going on was like secondary to her.
Coro has these 2 like tiny little slug-like creatures that play fucking orchestral music in your ear.
I like slugs and snails. I don't think I would want to put them anywhere near my ears. I don't want to voluntarily wet willy myself. That sounds horrible.
Yes, the voluntary wet willy.
Like a hermit
While
crab that
you
puts
avoid the
itself in a new
surprise
shell.
round, you also all rolled pretty low, all things considered, for initiative.
Yeah.
No,
That's
I got a 13. I got above a 10.
That's true.
Can't say much for the rest of the group, but you know.
But I still think it's a difference between getting hit with 2 turns in a row and then just getting hit with 1 turn and then our turn.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, they don't know that we're gonna attack them yet. They were gonna come and attack us, maybe, but
All right. All of you see what looks like these 2 draconic-looking figures, similar into what you know as a dragonborn, but something is definitely off or changed about them, kind of dragging themselves from the debris of this metal, bringing forth what look like 2 crude weapons and taking a stance upon the debris. On either side of the path that you stand, you see the abyss on going down for as far as your eye can see, as these 2 figures bring forward what looks like strange metallic crossbows and launch them towards your group. All right. First shot is towards Serena. That is a 16 to hit.
that does not hit.
As you manage to avoid the shot, the second one will be firing towards Fenris for a 12 to hit.
God, I wish that was me.
As the crude crossbow seems to fire just wide, you see this rusted-looking metal strike on the ground from the bolt behind you, looking... well, no one wants to get hit by a crossbow bolt. You certainly see this one is far worse to be hit by. But that is the end of the enemy's turn, so we are going to go to Serena.
As a vampire, am I immune to tetanus?
That's a quote.
Asking the real questions.
Hey, now, okay, I just crossed my mind. I had to ask.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Serena will do what Serena does best. And without any second thoughts, we'll just charge at this guy and swing with her axe.
Ooh.
Oh man, only 11.
That will unfortunately miss. As the swing goes wide, you see this creature kind of move very quickly out of the way from the great axe swing.
It's a new axe.
Is that
She's
your...
not used to using it? I don't know. To rage or not to rage? That is the question, you know?
True.
Do they look strong
they're-
to Serena? Like, does she think, like, look at these guys like, oh, they're a threat? Or does she just think, like, they look kind of weak?
I could swear
They look pretty... They look pretty malnourished.
She won't rage then. She'll hold off until she thinks that it's a threat.
All right. Next up is Kanato.
Yeah, screw it. I'll open with a sleep on this one here. You never know, might manage to get them. Do they have less than 29 hit points?
They do not.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's good information either way. As I feel pretty confident that it should put them to sleep. As it doesn't, I'm like, oh, these guys might be a bit tougher than I thought. Then I'm gonna bravely step behind Cora.
Fair enough.
Bravely
Very
hide
brave.
behind the monk.
All right. Next up, we have Fenris.
Bosco? Oh.
They might be muted.
Nope, I'm definitely not muted. I wanted to measure something out. I'm going to move 25 feet there to get within 10 feet and swing at this guy with my action.
All right.
Alrighty then. Here we go. Big old pike to the face. Oh, it's coming. 17.
As you manage to strike the creature, you notice what looks like a mass amount of bones and metallic fragments and shards, kind of placed as a crude layered or lamellar armor on top of this creature, wearing almost more like a poncho than fitted armor, but you do manage to get past their guard and strike.
Fantastic. Then I would like to do some damage. 12 points of damage. And then I would then I would like to bonus action bash as part of Polearm Master. So I will hit again.
Right.
That's a 21.
21 is a hit.
Okay, and then this is D4 plus that, so we'll go here. That's 8 max damage.
So see, it says Bacob's pike. So for a second, I read Bosco's pike.
Bosco's pipe.
Lord of Magic, Bosco.
Yes. And then I will use my last bit of movement to go here. Wait. Hold on. Let me do math. Nope. I'm actually going to stay right there. And instead, I will move here. All right. Turn.
All right. Next up is Cora.
Alrighty. As Kanado hides behind me, I immediately will abandon him.
It's fine.
Say goodbye to your shield.
I take out my AirPods and I go, oh, shit! And I'm going to run. What color scaling do these guys have?
It is difficult to say until you reach up close, but you see all of their scaling is kind of a dark gray to a brilliant black.
Okay.
Well, they're just dirty.
I am going to coalesce my draconic aspect, and I'm going to channel the cold air that's around us and infuse my strikes with cold damage.
Nice.
All right.
Which approves.
Actually, I could move. Hold on. I'll Choto a minute here. Yeah, I'll try this funny ability. And I'm going to suck in the cold air, and for my attack action, I will replace my strike instead with a Breath of the Dragon. So I will make a 30-foot line.
Okay.
It will be cold damage, and they need to both make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh.
All right. Their dex is pretty good. What's the save?
The save is DC 14 dexterity saving throw, and they
14?
take half if they fail.
Half of them succeed, probably.
Yeah, half of they succeed. Sorry.
The one in front of you manages to pass, but the one behind fails.
All right. That's pretty easy. The one next to Serena takes 4 points.
All right.
The one in front of me takes 2.
All right.
And
Any
then
other effects?
Uh. No, it is just that.
Just the damage. Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to try it out. I haven't gotten to try this out yet.
Sure.
And then I'm going to unarmed strike the one in front of me with my bonus action.
Okay.
Do I want to use my... Yeah, I'll use a flurry of blows. Why not? I get back on the short rest anyway. So, first swing. Also, I think the way the wording suggests is that because it's an attack action with the breath weapon, I can still do flurry of blows with my bonus.
That makes
action.
complete sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so first swing. Oh, it's almost a natural 20.
That's still a hit.
Deflect missiles. Wait, what?
Like missiles attack.
That's not what I meant to do. I'm very sorry. Ignore that.
It's probably the same to hit.
Well, shit. This is DM's fault.
I'll give you the crit, Monty.
Okay.
But technically, you're going to be doing 2 attacks here, so 1 hit, 1 crit.
Technically speaking, you want to do that just because I fucked up?
That makes total sense to me.
Alright, well, let's start with the crit damage here. That's going to be 9 points
9 points of damage.
with cold damage.
All right.
And then the second strike, just regular damage, is going to be 8. Damn, I rolled really high on that one. So that'll be 17 points of damage cold. Do they seem to take the cold entirely, or do they seem resilient?
They don't seem resistant to the cold at all.
Alright. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, like, kind of like my fingies are getting cold and kind of shake my hands a bit, but then, like, kind of focus on the task at hand, and that will end my turn.
All right. Good turn. Next up is Ash.
All right. I am going to cast Chromatic Orb on this guy here. Also cold damage. Let's see.
Nay.
Ooh,
You mean
Well,
this
that's
guy
not great.
one.
The party
Yeah,
is
the
just
one
rolling
next
20s and 1s tonight.
That's, yep.
Unless you want to spend anything to re-roll, this is just a miss.
Okay, I'll just take the miss.
All right.
I kind of just whiffed that one. Oopsie.
You're kind of still
And-
seeing like phantom lingering memories from the thing that you grabbed.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird experiencing somebody else's memories. It kind of messes with your head a little bit. I'll just stay put.
All right.
I just whiff it. Oopsie.
That is totally fair. As the two in front attempt to pull out what looks like crude-looking axes and swing respectively at their targets. Swing towards you, Poro. That is a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Oh, well, there you go.
Woo!
I got a big AC, much dexterity.
Very monk.
And then a swing into Serena for 19 total.
19 will.
All right. That will swing for a total of 8 slashing damage and 4 acid damage. This seems to bleed from the axe.
Rude.
Next, you all, or the Konato and Ash in the back, hear what sounds like a strange wind blowing from either direction. As you both see, respectively on either side, 2 more of these creatures gliding down from the darkness on
Oh,
strange,
shit.
hang glider like contraptions made of various animal skins, each with weapons drawn, charging into both of you.
Whoa.
That is, let's see. First swing against Ash is a soft 20 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 7 slashing and 3 acid, so 10 total.
Okay.
And a swing towards Konato. That's a natural 1.
Hey!
That might miss.
It just misses.
Damn, I wanted my funny free attack.
I wish the one attacking Ash got the natural one. That would have been like
Mhm.
kind of amazing.
Yeah. Okay, that is the end of the enemy's turn. So Serena.
Serena's seeing that more are coming out and that they're attacking her friends. I think will trigger her to go into a rage. She'll slowly also start to heal up from the wounds that she got hit with. I think she's gonna do what she did before, and I think she's gonna throw a javelin towards the one attacking Ash right now, because I don't think she can see the one through Fenris over here. So.
All right.
Javelin, go! Oh, it double-clicked. It's the 14 one.
14. Which one are you throwing at?
I was throwing at the one next to Ash.
14 does seem to be their exact AC.
Aha! Okay. So that is 9 points of piercing damage. And this one, because Serena raged, now has disadvantage to attack anybody other than Serena. And if he does manage to hit Ash, Ash will have resistance to all the attack damage.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you.
So, and then, now that she used her one-handed javelin throw, she'll turn around and swing at this guy with a hand javelin, or hand axe.
All right.
Only a 7, so,
Ooh.
okay.
That will unfortunately miss.
That's okay, I did what I intended to do, though. I got
All
you,
right.
Ash.
Kanato, it's your turn.
I am going to reach out and zappy hands the one right in front of me.
All right.
17.
17 is a hit. Yep.
6 lightning damage, and then I am going to, like, run away. Very bravely. And as they pass Ash, I'm gonna be like, focus up, there's more!
Are you-
Just...
Are you disengaging as a?
Nope. He has no
Okay.
reactions because he got hit by shocking grasp.
Oh, right, grasp. Ho, ho, ho.
And I run up to be alongside my good friend here.
Get tasered, idiot.
Yep. All right.
And I
next
have
up-
a logistical question for future. I'm not doing it now, but the free shadow step thing I got, does that count as a spell, or is it just a spell-like ability? So could
It's
I
spell-like
cast?
ability.
Okay, so I would have been able to use it here because I only used it a cantrip. But if I cast a leveled spell, I wouldn't have been able to do
Yes.
like that and the other one. Okay, just need to clarify that for future. But yeah, that's me for now. Actually, no, I'm going to channel as my bonus action some temporary hit points from sorcery points.
Makes sense. Fenris, it is your go.
Nice. Well, I gotta help Ash, so I'm gonna
Two temporary.
move. Let me do something real quick, because now that Kanato moved, I have a option. Okay. Okay. Yes. I'm going to move here, and I should be. Yep. I'm gonna take a swing with the pike on the one next to Ash.
All right.
Do.
Metabrona run up to runs away. I'm not stinky.
I didn't want to say it, but that's a 12.
That will unfortunately miss,
All right.
as the creature's armor seems to bash away the first attack.
Damn it. I will bonus action bash him for a 14.
That is exactly what you need.
So we will hopefully get a little bit of damage. We're almost maxing out again. 7 damage.
All right.
Nice.
I was right in front of Kanato, so that was 20 to get there. I'm going to go right here. That'll be 25, and then I will go 30 to provoke his attack of opportunity.
Okay. They have disadvantage, I think, still because of Serena.
Correct.
That is 7's not going to do it.
Nope. But it now lets Ash move, so that will be turn.
Good turn. Next up is Cora.
Alrighty. I'm gonna focus on the guy that I'm. Well, how many times can I do that? Actually, hold on. I'm so sorry. I should have checked this before my turn came
No,
up.
it's quite alright.
Okay, I have one more of it. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna punch. I'm going to cold punch the guy in front of me. Oh, that was almost an actual 20 again, but it wasn't. 18.
18 is a hit.
7 damage.
Good damage.
How's he looking?
He looks pretty beat up, but he's still in fighting range.
All right, I'm going to. Ooh. Screw it. I'll flurry of blows the second time.
All right.
All right, so bonus action strike. Boom. No. 9.
That will unfortunately miss.
Third attack. Oh, it got 17.
That'll hit.
All right, he takes 7 additional damage.
You exactly 0. How do you want to do it?
Nice.
He missed me with his previous attack. So I like to imagine, like, he goes to swing at me, and I lift up my hand, and he cracks the ice, which causes, like, sort of like a fog. You ever hit, like, you know, what is it? What's it called? Not frozen air. But, like, the stuff if you pour water onto it, like, makes a bunch of smoke.
Oh, yeah, like dry
You know what I'm
ice.
talking about? Dry ice, that's it, yeah. So he, like, hits that, there's a bunch of smoke that blasts out, and he can't see me, and I go for, like, a Dempsey roll, like, kind of around the side, sweeping in, like, a wide sort of, like, split, like, movement with my legs, sweep around, and go for a kidney punch, and then grab underneath both of his arms, and go for a full-on German suplex pile driver into the ground, with a full
yeah.
bridge and everything. And as I get back up, I'm going to use the rest. I'm going to turn towards Serena and just give her, like, a nod, like, you good kind of look.
Serena kind of just like nods back, like, yeah, no, I'm fine.
And I'm going to just full-on Naruto run all the way down here and enter
Damn it!
this guy.
As you move down there.
Oh, did I fuck up something, Bosco?
No, it was funny. I was set. It's the second person I've set up to reaction attack them when they move closer to me. You were like, both times I want to Magic Cora runs in, his Fenris is like, well, back to this one.
Sorry, I want to protect
No, you're
Ash,
good.
I'm sorry.
No,
You're good. It's just really funny.
Everyone give me perceptions.
Oh, this could be bad.
4 more coming.
There's 12 more on the horizon.
Oh my god, when we're fighting, our eyeballs are open.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, Serena's much more perceptive when she's fighting.
Are
How
they?
come?
11.
Ash and only Ash sees, kind of hears a reverberating sound from the axe that falls from the body that Koro German suplexed to the ground. And as you look over, you hear the axe hit the ground and strike in such a way that it strikes you a little odd. But just behind it, as you're looking that direction, you see what looks like a pair of 2 antennas appear from the metal. Then another set of antenna, and then another set of antenna, all seeming to kind of move towards the sound of the fallen axe that hit the ground.
And so wait, antennas like, sorry, like bug antennas or
Like
like
bug antennas, like bug antennas.
would I have any clue what these are?
Unfortunately not from just the base perception, it's just what you see.
What in the world? If I can right now, I guess I'll just shout out.
Well, it is your turn now, actually. That
Oh, it
worked
is
out.
my turn. Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll shout out. I'll just be like, that axe has antennas. And seeing as I've been given an opportunity to retreat here, I'm going to do just that. I'm gonna scoot back over here with Kanato. But as I do that, I am going to once again try Chromatic Orb, but this time I'm casting it with Twin Spell.
Okay, and which one are you
Which
casting?
means I
at?
get to target two,
Oh.
right?
Yep.
Correct.
So I'm gonna target these two, the ones
Alright.
that jumped us. And boom. Oh,
Second attack roll. for the other one.
No.
do I roll twice
Yep.
for this? Oh, okay. I guess that one will be for the one that smacked me.
Fair enough.
And then this one will be for the other one.
Ooh, there it
14
is.
What you need?
Okay. 15
You said this was-
cold damage.
You said that was psychic damage, right? Perfect.
No.
All right,
I
good
have
damage.
bonuses to cold, so.
No,
What
no,
does
I
your
know.
Twin chromatic orb look like?
Seeing as they're both like it's all cold, they kind of look like snowballs, but I sort of like, as I'm forming them, I kind of just like grab some ice off the ground because it's so cold here. I throw them at them.
All right.
And actually, let me see if I can do any other bonus action thing. There is one thing I was curious about. No, okay, I'll end my turn there.
All right. Next up, let's see. We have the enemies.
Oh.
We're gonna do one swing towards Koro.
Ah,
Is a 16 to hit.
16 misses. I full on Matrix dive out of the way.
As this one moves up and tries to swing at Fenris.
No.
That is unfortunately natural 20. Oh wait, hold on. They have disadvantage because of
Yeah. we have
Serena's
15.
javelin.
Bless.
So 10.
I will take not getting hit with a crit and a miss.
Yep. As the one in
Thank
front of
you,
you, Serena,
Serena.
will swing for
Okay.
a total of 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
For
Rage.
8 slashing and 3 acid.
Okey-dokey.
You then, Serena, get the twinge of iron. What smells like blood to you in your nose at first, but then you realize is far too metallic to be so. As forming above the where the body that Koro had made, you see what looks like 2 rust monsters appear and begin to eat the axe and the metallic armor of the creature that was just slain. As you see more antennae begin to pop up from various spots in the ground all around you. Serena,
Coming
here's
out
your
of the
turn.
ground.
Ooh, there's cockroaches everywhere.
Oh no.
Okay, this guy's disadvantage disappears, so I'm gonna have to decide who I want to attack. It's all the strong people now, so it's not like I have to protect any of the sorcerers with my rage ability now.
Very true.
I might just try to take out the guy in front of me so that I can go and back up the other two. Give it a go. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I just can't roll above a 7 today.
That's okay.
Unless I'm helping out other people, because that was the only attack that hit was my javelin.
Hey, that's
so-
still clutch. You saved me from a crit.
Yeah, true. Maybe I should have gone for a javelin again then. Serena will be, I think, a little distracted by the rust monsters and kind of point out, watch your metal weapons. There seem to be creatures eating them.
Koro just slowly looks down at his fists.
Oh
Serena
no,
looking
they're gonna
at-
eat your fists.
Fenris more so than anybody. Okay, that'll be turn.
All right. Next up, we have. Looking at the wrong sheet. We have Kanato.
Yeah, he's gonna maybe seem a little weird, but I'm gonna go over here, and can I pick up the axe and like throw it over here?
Throw over where?
Like just over there, like near the edge. So they
Sure.
just kind of like go away.
Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can, or dexterity check rather, to see if you can grab it without them like kind of trying to bite your hand.
Mm-hmm. I kind of just don't want these things to like go for us once they finish the axe. I just want them to go away. They'll chase the axe, right? That's what I believe, anyway. Oh, it was a save, but I'm not proficient, so it would be the same.
All right. You huck it over. Give me a high or low.
High.
Why did I roll? I don't know why I wrote that. Oh, I put that as the. Damn you, Evie.
I even pointed this out to you.
You did. You see.
That's high.
Yeah. You see what the axe kind of go over to the side as one of them seems to chase, realize that it's too far into the abyss, and then comes back to you.
Oh, I was hoping they would just go into the mist.
I am so sorry.
My Discord cut
What's
out,
wrong?
so I didn't hear anything until that last little bit.
I went over, tried to throw the axe into the mist so they would go away. They both went, nah, fuck that, and came back to me.
Yeah, a little smarter, I guess, than
Yeah,
Well, they saw it thrown into the abyss, realized they couldn't get it, and came back.
Mm-hmm. What would you call that? Action, bonus action? What are you calling it?
I'll say it was an action, because you had to kind of run over there, pick it up, and throw it.
Fair. Then I will stand here and look slightly concerned that they didn't leave, and just look towards Serena, like, help!
Alright.
That's my
Serena
turn.
just kind of shaking her head like, ah.
Fenris.
Alrighty then, I'd like to just hack and slash at the one in front of me.
Alright.
We will start with just a normal swing. That is a soft 20, which I assume hits for 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright.
I will then bonus action repeat for a 16, which I believe hits. So D4. That's max damage again for 8.
Alright, good damage.
Alright, and that will be turn.
Oh, sorry, no, that it combines, that actually brings it down. How would you want to
Oh,
down?
excellent. Well, hearing that my weapon is now in danger, Fenris is going to first cut across this thing's chest to drop it to a knee, and then he will take the sharpest part of his pike and jam it through the throat of this thing, and almost like a leverage. What am I trying to say? Like a lift to lift up a car will wrench this thing's head completely off of its shoulders.
Okay, well done. As it drops to the ground.
And now I still have movement, so I will move to here to help Koro out. And that'll be turn.
All right.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Let's see. Next
I got
up,
you.
We have Koro.
All right. With the Oreo destruction maneuver now activated,
Tactical sandwich.
the tactical sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for a +2 draconic strike with cold damage.
All right.
Oh, that's gonna be
15.
15's a hit.
Let's
Thank God,
go.
thank you for flanking.
I got you. Hey,
5
man, this
points
is an
of cold
Oreo
damage.
sandwich.
Bonus action
Five.
offhand punch.
All right.
Pew.
No!
No.
Oh, whiffed it.
You got the first one, though.
I did. Unfortunately, that's all I got. That's gonna end my turn.
All right. Next up, we have Ash.
Let's see. Am I allowed to twin cast Witch Bolt?
It has to be a single target spell, so if it's a single target, you should be good.
Even if it's
I
a
think
concentration
Witch
that
Bolt's.
does
I think
damage
Witch Bolt's
to-
a little different because I think it's it's concentration per I'm gonna say no in this case. I'll
Okay.
review it later and see what we can do.
Okay. In that case, seeing these freaky little bugs coming out of the ground, I am going to reposition over here, and this time I'm just going to throw an ice knife, and I'm going to throw it right here so that it doesn't hit Kanato.
All right.
So the actual knife won't hit anything, but the AoE explosion would.
Okay. Makes sense.
So there's the ice knife. 8. Do I
Well,
land
you
it
just-
in the
let's
right
just-
spot?
Throw it in.
It hits the right spot. Yep. It hits the ground. Believe it or not, the ground doesn't have very good dexterity.
Yeah. So I think it would just be this 6 cold damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the 8 piercing.
And it's a dex save.
This one's a
Yes.
save or suck.
Both fail.
Yo. Okay, so they both take 6 cold damage.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Well done. All right. Next up, we have. Let's see. Enemies. As Koro from behind you, you see a rust monster appear from its grounded, kind of covered metallic and debris position, begin to chomp down on the clothes and weapons of the person that was slain by Fenris.
Oh.
Gross.
You see this one, Kanato, still chewing on this one's metal, as this one seems to rush towards you, Ash, and is trying to bite at you and the metallic object that you recently uncovered.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, well, he didn't disengage,
That's true.
so
It's
I'm
a bug,
gonna
I don't think
punch
it's
him.
that smart.
let me have a look here and see if I've got a certain thing. Oh, I do have Warcaster. Cool. I wasn't sure if Kanato did, but they do. So they're gonna take a shocking grasp.
Hey. Allegedly, if you hit.
13.
Ooh.
13 is a hit.
Hey, different creature, different AC.
Exact.
Does it do extra
I
damage
don't wanna-
because of all the conductive metal that they're eating?
That is cool, but I don't think so, unfortunately.
If they're wearing
So-
metal, he would get advantage, but it doesn't matter.
As Kanato reaches down to like zap it, then they just bring their hands up like, oh, it's gross.
But 3 damage. I got it on it. Okay. Swings towards you, Ash. Biting down at you for a total of 15 to hit.
Yeah, that. Or actually, can I use shield? I'll use shield
Yeah.
for that.
Absolutely, you
Then
can.
it does
As you-
not hit.
What does your shield look like?
Oh, I haven't thought about this. I'm not sure. This is just a reaction shield to not.
A magical
hit.
burst of energy seems to
Yeah.
swipe away at the creature, making it so it cannot hit you, at least in the immediate. The creature in front of you, Serena, will swing. That is, let's see, do some math here. 13 to hit,
Does not hit.
and then a swing towards Koro for 17 to hit, which I think misses.
That misses, yeah.
All right, another swing kind of goes wild as this creature still continues to chomp down on this metal. And with that, it is Serena's turn.
Okay, Serena's been a little distracted in this fight, but having Kanato be like, help, she's going to reckless attack this guy in front of her.
All right.
Just to try and get him out of the way. 17
That's it.
for 18 slashing.
Oh my goodness. How do you want to do it?
No
They are very dead.
prisoners. My god.
Kanato
They
said
had, they
help.
had 2
so,
HP left. You just
yeah, Kanato said
absolutely
help.
annihilated them.
She takes the axe down, just straight down on top of him, and she actually kind of looks. Does the one in front of Kanato look hostile to Kanato? Because
This one seems very
does not really
hungry.
carry metal.
The only metal I have on me is technically the ring and the arrows I have.
So it's probably more focused on the armor than the other one's actually actively attacking Ash, I think. Serena will kind of, as she's going past, be like, "It does not seem interested in you. You can move away if you do not have metal, Kanato." And she'll come to back up Ash.
All right, is that turn?
That is turn.
Kanato.
This one's being much more aggressive, so I'm just gonna chance it. I'll head down here.
Doesn't seem to attack you.
Okay, then I will shoot this one with my bow. It likes metal. I'll introduce it to some metal very quickly, indirectly to it. There.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Yeah. It's just
Give me a
shooting
high or low.
High again.
As the arrow just goes into the abyss.
Nay.
All right, is that go?
Yep. That's a
Fenris.
fumble.
I'd like to help Cora out by bashing this thing in the face.
That's
Alright.
me.
Yep. So I'm going to do that. That's going to be a 19
That's a hit.
for 7 damage.
How do you
Nice.
want
And
to
I
bring
will
it down?
bone it. As Koro kind of socks it in the face and has its complete attention, I'm going to run it straight through with my pike and then yank it out as Koro knocks it over with that punch that they did last round.
Hell yeah.
And as you bring the body to the ground, immediately you see 2 antennas appear from the ground near it.
Oh, God.
All right, is that go?
That is turn.
All right. next up
Wait,
we
so
have-
question. The antennas, can I attack them before they come up?
they're not within your immediate range.
All right.
Mostly underground.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to go, because I think I can do this. 1, 2, 3, and then I would like to bonus action attack this thing to get it off Ash.
Sure.
Okay. Because I think I can do that. Because it's anytime I take the attack action, I can use a bonus action to bash as Polearm Master. So,
Yeah.
this will be bonus action bash. 21?
This is with the
Nice.
wood end of your pike.
Correct.
All right.
Where is... Because I know this should be safe. Which does a little bit less damage. That'll be 6 damage.
6 damage. That exactly zeroes it. How do you want to?
Let's go! So after dropping the one in front of Koro, he's quickly going to run over to this one. And knowing that they like metal, he is instead going to flip it around and basically hammer swing this thing right in its head and try to bash it back into the ground.
As it falls to the ground lifeless. All right, is that turn?
That'll be turn, and then I will finish my movement.
Koro.
Alright. I am going to be proactive. I feel like Koro would be familiar with these creatures because of his dad's work. Would that be...
Very much so. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, rust monsters, and I'm going to rush over to this one here. Is it, like, eating?
Yes, it is eating.
I'm just not going to bother that one. I'm going to regroup with my party.
You know probably better than anyone else here. Very likely better than anyone else here. If a rust monster's eating, you could just run.
Yeah, I'm going to go up to my commands and go, we can leave this place. They're eating as much as they want. They eat metal. They don't care. So we can leave. The axes should satiate them for a while.
Fenris will nod in
You guys want
response.
to run?
I would love to run.
I would love to.
Yeah,
Alright.
works fine for me.
Listen,
As you guys begin to hoof it from the area, you guys see a total of 8 more rust monsters appear from
Yep.
various spots in
Oh.
the ground as you run away, and they don't seem at all interested in you. And with that, initiative is over.
Oh my god, we did it.
we will hastily but carefully flee.
After taking a few moments to get out of the immediate danger, everyone please give me sanity rolls.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was a little creepy. Saving throws?
Nice 14.
14 gamers. Let's go.
7. Oh, that's not good.
That's half of a 14.
Good job.
11.
Fuck.
All right. As you all breach around a corner away from the rust monsters who are eating quite loudly, you see it for the first time, perhaps in your lives, the massive tower of gold off in the somewhat far distance. It is resplendent to some, oppressive to others, and those who rolled a 12 or under feel like the tower is growing and growing in front of your eyes before you manage to try and shake off any ill effects, not rolling critically failing, a almost wanderlust to try and rush towards it.
Oh god.
However, as you kind of shake that off, Koro specifically, you've heard stories of the Tower of Gold. People who look at it who are of weak mental state can often try to rush directly towards it, trying to take its splendor, knowing it has this magical effect on people.
So I'm running towards it now, right?
No. So the sanity check was to kind of get the feelings of it. You know,
okay.
You know, above game, the closer you get to it, you'll have to start making will saves to resist, or wisdom saves to resist rushing towards it.
I will turn to my party and I will very, very thoroughly explain that to everybody involved.
Mm-hmm.
After you explain this, I'm gonna kind of look at everybody and just be like, "Dude, we all hold hands, so nobody gets lost."
I have another question above game.
Sure.
For those of us with a traveler's pack that has rope, would we be able to use 50 feet of rope to basically tie it the waist so that we can't go too far from each other?
Sure, that makes sense to me.
Can't wait till we have to fight like this.
Yep.
Give me a survival.
Okay. Is everybody on board before I do this? Because we would all have to be hip to hip.
I'd say if
but-
we're using 50 feet, we have about 10 feet between us.
Yeah.
Essentially.
What's the rope order? It goes between.
Yeah.
We want the two sorcerers in the middle.
I think we should definitely sandwich the squishies in the middle. So I think Koro and Serena on one end with Fenris on the other.
Yeah, we can do that.
Am I directly in the middle?
I
Yeah,
would
you
think
and
so because
Ash are in the middle.
Ash is a little beefier.
There's 5, so baby's in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's walking, and
Yeah.
it's
I
the rope's taut enough that Kanato's just dangling off the ground.
When you have
Yep.
2 squishies in the middle, we call that the double stuffed Oreo.
Hey! Here we go. It's now a
I
thing.
will assist with your survival for the rope check.
I appreciate that, so I will have advantage. All right, here we go. Survival. Oh, that didn't help a lot. That's a 6.
Ooh.
You're able to tie it together, but if you had rolled decently high, you would have been able to make it so it slips off very quickly.
Cool. So we're at
As
least
needed.
protected, but we can't get off quickly. Got it.
Correct.
You tied those really
You can
good
cut them to
knots.
get it off quickly, but that
True.
breaks your rope
That's
a little bit.
yeah. We'll cross
But,
that bridge when we get to it.
The real
There's
question is,
Koro
does anyone
being
else
tied next
have
to
rope?
Serena.
Yeah. Does anybody else have rope?
Happy.
We should actually, if everybody has an explorer's pack, everybody should have rope, right?
I do
think
not
I-
have rope.
I think I have an explorer's pack. I think
And you should have about
Serena
50
has
feet of
rope.
rope in there.
I
Yeah.
have rope.
All right. So if we have to
Yeah,
cut
me
it, it's
too.
not the end of the world.
Yeah, we can cut it if we need to.
All
That will
right,
take
well
an
then-
action, though.
Yup. Well,
All right.
now that we're tied together, let's move.
And as the group begins to move forward, you take another, what feels like an hour, maybe hour and a half, walking through this
Oh my God.
large hike. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's the picture that fucking Heartsy posted in
Okay.
chat.
the group child leash that is now
Yeah.
consumed the party. As you continue to walk, you again walk for about maybe an hour, hour and a half, hiking again further and further uphill towards this massive tower of gold, feeling its promise of riches, kind of testing your eyesight, but managing to repress and push them away as you know about this now. And as you move forward, all of you see a single interruption in the center of the road. A massive ship capsized onto its back and kind of flipped over with a massive amount of what you can easily tell is elven iconography plastered all over it. There also seem to be holes that beckon through it, making some form of tunnel. What would you guys like to do?
Should we proceed tied up as usual, or should we take the rope off to go through it?
The tunnel?
Yeah, through the ship.
I mean, we can go a vertical line through the tunnel. We don't have to go sideways.
I think her idea was mainly that if somebody's in the ship ready to ambush us, you know.
I think we keep
What
the
if
rope for now.
What if we fail our sanity checks against the ship and we walk towards the ship?
Space adventure, guys, let's go!
I guess we could do that. You just have to remember to put it back on afterwards.
Okay, so yeah, well, we'll undo it, but we'll keep the rope, but we'll just hold it instead of being tied to it for now.
Now we
Yeah,
we'll tie
really
it
look
again
like
after.
the
Yeah.
picture that Heartsea posted.
Yeah, we really do.
As you all begin to walk through, I need a wisdom save from Fenris.
Oh boy.
Oh, just me? Oh, that's great. Just shut up, you. All right, here I go. That's a 5.
Ooh.
That's really bad.
All of you hear a light weeping and murmur from Fenris as you walk into this darkened tunnel, this ruined ship. As you move through, Fenris, you feel a clutch, a pain on your chest, as you see a venerable vessel of the Kos Royal Navy. But as you all walk inside, your eyes begin to glow, Fenris, from this ancient Star Elven magic, as you see dozens of Kos Royal Navy Marines and Merchant Navy stuck in place, shunted partly within the ship itself, dying painful deaths as they were teleported with this ship inside the ship and becoming quite literally part of it before they died, and inevitably landing here. Please give me a sanity. Just
boy.
Fenris.
20.
There you go.
You've seen, unfortunately, the horrors of war. You've seen the chaos that shunting fields can do to the ships that travel amongst the stars. And while it does not feel pleasant at all to see this, you are able to resist any damages to your psyche or centered being that it might do.
As we're walking through this ship and Fenris is seeing this, before we're able to get out of it, he is definitely going to fall to a knee and try to start wiping the singular tears out of both of his eyes as he tries to blink away the glowing sensation that he can at least knows is happening if he can't actually feel it.
Kanato, you
Sorry.
look towards Fenris, and you can tell this, unfortunately, this visage hits a little too close to home.
Just like kind of reach out and like, just like poke you, like, hey, you're okay, right?
I don't know. I wasn't ready for that. I shouldn't be here.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah. He's going to slowly pick himself up and try to take a deep breath, little embarrassed that just happened to him out of nowhere, but he's going to attempt to keep moving through this ship. A little bit more cautious about where his eyes wander because he's seen more than his fair share of this and doesn't need to see any more.
Sure. And as you all begin to move forward, you find another large strait in the path ahead. Everyone, please give me perceptions.
I'm going to have Fenris not roll this, considering what just happened.
Fair.
Since Serena's at the very back of the child leash.
I feel like you should be in the front because you're like the teacher.
I don't know, I was told to be at the back with you, so Fenris is at the front.
Suppose roll, Koro, just barely off in the distance.
Oh.
You do see what looks like some movement ahead. Far enough away that you're not certain if they noticed you, but you certainly noticed something.
We've got company.
Good company?
I don't know.
Whatever it was, it seemed to appear down a mound just on the other side. So if you want to
Big or
approach...
Small?
it
size?
would be seemingly medium-sized,
Okay.
if you had to appropriate it with the terms.
I will
Call
load
out
my...
that an ambush would be ill-advised.
I think you might be the best one for that.
Okay, Serena will drop the child leash, walk to the front of the group.
We're free,
the
everybody! Scatter!
The robot monster
Oh
shows
god,
up.
the teacher's let go.
Nay.
She kind of just... in like a slightly louder than her normal voice, like kind of just yells out, "If you belong to those who attacked us earlier, you should know that it would be an unwise decision to do so." And then
Give
she
me
waits
a
to see.
perception. I'll give... Everyone give me a perception. Serena, I'll give you advantage on this.
Sorry, I didn't hear what check
19.
this is.
He's collected his
Perception.
Yeah.
11.
I'm glad I rolled this one.
Oh, 21.
Never mind,
let's go.
Koro's got it.
Both Fenris and Koro hear what sounds like footsteps similar to the creatures that you had just fought. Single set of them seemingly running away quickly.
Hell yeah, nice.
Let's go.
They could be getting back up. We should still be on alert.
Is that
I
what
would
you
agree.
guys- If I were them,
She
I
goes
would
back.
mess with you.
She goes back to pick up the rope at the end of the line.
Then I guess we'll move as a unit.
And as you continue on for another 10 to 15 or so minutes, difficult to tell time here. You don't see the magical sun sigil as easily here as you would in the rest of Cold Rock. But you do see what looks like a ramshackle makeshift gate of sorts, a barricade. And looking a bit closer off in the distance, you see more of those creatures seemingly readying for an attack, but they don't seem to immediately notice your presence.
Seems we're going to have to do this again.
Seems the warning was not quite enough.
So be it.
Would you guys like to approach stealthily or just move on in?
Would it be a group stealth movement? Because I feel like some of us could make it.
I'll give it a group. That makes sense to me.
I'm happy to try it if it's a group.
Sure.
Alrighty then.
Stealth
I'm glad I
time.
don't have disadvantage on this.
Oh, I almost got a natural one, but it rolled over at the last minute.
Actually, wait. I don't know if this armor has disadvantage.
Oh,
Let me double check
huge.
something.
Oh,
Come on.
All comes down to Finn.
Yeah, I just
What
have to
kind
know
of
if I
armor
have
do you have?
disadvantage. Chainmail,
That
which
I'm
don't.
sure.
It
That is
does.
a
It does
weird
have.
one.
It does. It does.
I didn't
So
get
this is disadvantage. Yep. This is
It
indeed
jingly
disadvantage. Yeah, that's all right. It could be worse.
Got armor that jingle jangle jingles.
Jingle
All right, here
jangle.
comes stealth. Oh, good. This will be.
Oh,
How? 12?
That's not bad.
It's not bad, yeah.
Better than I
I'm
got.
stunned.
All right. And as you move forward, you seem to move quietly enough through the debris, through the various mounds of gray and estranged rusted metal, that you all appear at the very end of this map. So down
bottom?
to the south, at the bottom.
All the way to the south. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Oh, goody.
And as we roll initiative, here we will take our break.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I will roll it, and then we will break.
Should we be in the lineup
4!
with a rope, or are we letting go of the rope?
It's up to
We
you
should
guys.
we should probably let go of the rope since we have the chance.
Yeah.
Okay, BRB.
Welcome in, everyone. I hope everybody's
Bring
been
us
doing
unhappy
well.
That they didn't listen to her warning, I guess.
Ghost Hug
Well-
77 and Wiz Matrix, thank you so much for the follows.
Hey.
I imagine Serena just cocks her her axe like a shotgun and goes, "Shame."
Should have listened. Well, I imagine it's
Ugh.
been more than 2 minutes, so I'm already healed up from the last battle. So
Yep.
Oh god, I wish. That
Oh
was
shit,
me.
we should have taken a short rest. God damn it, I didn't get my key points back.
Oops.
Beans. I forgot to do that.
That's all right.
I am feeling generous. Would you have liked to take a short rest while you guys had some sort of?
I'll let
Reprieve.
the party decide if that's what they want to do, because
I'm okay with it.
We did flee the battle technically, so we wouldn't have gotten a short rest. And technically, I'll roll with
Well,
it.
what I mean is, after you guys, there was a good, again, almost 2 hours of travel since that last battle to here. So there
Okay.
would have been plenty of time to actually take a moment to catch your breath.
If you
but
want to
that's-
throw me
if you
that bone, Zan, I will not.
That's
You know.
absolutely fine.
I just
I
want to
could
not
also
be
use
like,
it.
you know.
It makes sense. You guys are hiking for hours. You would take a moment to breathe. Then again, I don't really hike as much as you guys do up north, so I don't know how you guys get down
I
with your
don't
hikes,
hike.
but I take
That
a
is-
lot of breaks.
Che, do you hike? You
Depends
go
on how
camping
hot
a
it is.
lot.
yeah, I mean, if it's hot and there's no wind, yeah, heck yeah, you take a lot of breaks.
Yeah, that's
and
a nice
it also
hiking
depends
day.
if you're climbing up, like if you're on a mountain, so you're inclined, you have that higher elevation. So it's important to take breaks too, because Monty, remember when we went to Jasper and we climbed up the mountain from the
Oh
tram?
yeah, the giant mountain peak.
Yeah, and the air is a lot thinner, and I told you to take a break every time we hit a bench, because it's important not
Yeah.
to push yourself in those environments.
Because the air is thinner.
Yeah.
I only get sorcery points back from the long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for Sorcerer it's a long rest.
The only caster that gets decent stuff back is
Wizard.
Warlock. And then Wizard has Arcane Recovery as an ability. Sorcerer, unfortunately, kind of gets nothing, which sucks.
By the way, I also double checked the Witch Bolt ruling on multiple message boards and just what everybody thought. Technically, rules is written because it is a single target spell, even if it is concentration, it's still technically twinnable, which is a unique feature for sorcerers.
But
Alright, fair enough.
if you drop your concentration, you lose both.
You lose
yeah.
both, correct.
Yeah.
So it's basically you're casting the one spell, and as long as you're concentrating, you get the 2 bolts. But then once
Well,
you
I
drop it, it
appreciate-
goes back to normal.
That makes a lot of sense. I appreciate you looking that up, and I apologize, Heartsy.
No, it's all good.
It's
it's
fine.
good.
Honestly, I was confused too, because I'm sure you could homebrew that to not be the case, where you only get one.
Because it is weird, because Witch Bolt you can attack, multiple turns with it.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's almost like Call Lightning Storm, but it's not because you still are
Yeah.
targeting a creature with the spell.
Mhm. I like it because it gives the sorcerer something unique that they can do with that particular spell.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's
Sense to me.
So like in theory, you could just be getting free damage for 10 turns on 2 creatures.
Yeah, which, but
kinda nutty, but also
it's nutty, but I mean, the trade-off is they're both going to probably want to kick you in the face, so you have to maintain the concentration, And you do have to spend the sorcery points to do it.
Actually, while we're on break, Zan, I'm gonna quick question about something else I was thinking about doing.
Sure.
that I'm not sure if I can or not, but I think would be
Funny
really cool.
roleplay. Also, how dare you roll a nat 20 on your initiative?
I know, I've been rolling really bad this session, so I had to...
Why would you waste it on that?
I don't know.
You know, because you choose your rolls, don't you?
I wish. I saved all the good ones for Mad Mage, okay?
Saved all the good what?
All the good rolls for Mad Mage.
We're not having Mad Mage though this week.
Not for this week, no, but I gotta save it all up for the...
It's like frequent flyer miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta-
Are we gonna be pausing
Also-
this game too until you get back?
I mean, that's up to Monty, because I'm...
Technically, I can still play. I'll bring my tablet with me, but my quality is probably going to be
We'll-
pretty
we'll
ass.
Get to that when we get to it. We
I
don't
think
have
that's
to
a
decide just yet.
cross that bridge until we get to it. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have mics for days, Monty. You're going to sound fine.
Yeah. Probably borrow one.
Just depends if you guys wanted to do something on that night, or if you're
Monty
just
gets to play in the booth and sound amazing.
I mean... If she really wants
Just
to.
let us know.
Also, twinning concentration spells is typically allowed because people usually twin cast haste.
Haste. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But there's
It
the
just, like, it just- it-
downside
the-
is if you lose
yeah.
concentration, that's 2 of your party members stuck.
2 of them have, yep. 2 of them are exhausted. You know, it's funny. The longer I've played 5e, the less I've fallen in love with haste. I used to love it, and now I'm like, it's all right.
It's a huge risk reward. We used it a lot in Icewind Dale for my barbarian character, and on my barbarian characters, it was absolutely worth it. But yeah, the risk is definitely there.
The other
You
thing
have
is
to have that.
you can the rules is written, unless I misunderstand haste, you can only take the attack action with that second action that you get from it, which means I don't think you can get it. The way I read it,
you can use it as a regular action, but it's not like you don't get the full attack action. It's just one action. So if you attack, it's a single attack.
it's a singular
for
attack, right? You don't
example-
get a whole nother round of attacks.
No.
No, you don't. That's action surge. That's a whole that's an
Right.
ability, like a class ability. So
But you can push,
Yeah.
you can shove, you can use it to dash.
you can use an item. You can. There's a bunch of stuff you can do with that.
But you also
additional
can't cast, I believe, right?
You can technically, but you can't cast a leveled spell twice in a turn. So
Got it.
Olska,
most
careful using the Y word when Bosco's here.
what?
Wow.
Yellow.
Yellow. It's not cool.
Oh, the
Especially
roll,
on this stream of all
not updating.
streams. The yellow
rolls
was the
not
bad
updating.
guy of the universe that this story takes place in.
Yeah, we've
That's
learned
what
a
that
little
means.
bit from
Yeah.
beginning exposition.
Yeah, he's not around
Did he do
anymore,
anything-
but the scars are still there.
Here, Bosco, the rolls aren't updating.
Olska, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just poking fun at Bosco.
They're not updating?
Yeah, the last thing I see in the stream is stealth checks.
That's
I
weird.
guess just click into the page and
Oh, I'm already clicked in. That's why I'm confused.
Trying to
You gotta
stay awake,
understand.
I apologize.
No, you're okay. You gotta understand, Olska. There's for like 2 years after I finished this 10-year campaign, anytime I described something as yellow, if Mark Allen Jr. or Bosco were there, they were like freaking out, like, "Oh, it's yellow? What?" Like they were like, it has some deeper meaning that I didn't intend for it to have.
All right, I refreshed the page. Hopefully that works.
The one time I got to DM for Unexpectables, the one shot I did for Carol, I described in like an autumn leaf as yellow, and I immediately got a message from Mark Allen Jr. going, "Yellow?" And I'm like,
No!
That's weird.
"It's just the color."
Oh, there it goes.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's working now. It's showing.
Yeah, I guess had to refresh. That's all. Cool.
I didn't roll initiative. I thought I did.
You should have.
I don't see your initiative, and I
Oh,
don't
roll
see
again.
Ash's initiative.
Oh, did I forget to roll?
I don't
I think I
see
forgot.
You
Ash's
rolled
either,
2d6
so-
for some reason.
That's those for the short rest we did. Those are my hit dice
Oh, gotcha.
that I used. So here's my.
Oh.
Today has
Hey,
not been the best
hey, you and
day for
Bosco.
rolls for me.
You have
We'll
a
just-
better,
we'll be hanging
dex
out.
than Bosco, so.
No!
because you got a higher dex.
There's no number below 0. We're tied, and I'll go first. It's okay. Don't worry.
And no more goblin screams, Monty.
Oh.
Yep.
When we first started, maybe was it just the litter? She just kept screaming. It was really funny.
Oh, was she? I didn't even hear her. Did she just stop?
Started-
This is before we went live. She was.
Oh yeah. No, she pooped. It was a very exciting. It's a very exciting
She's like,
event.
nah, nah. I'm good.
She does it every time. She'll have like a giant poop, and then she's just like, nah, like just yells about it the whole time.
You
It's
need to
like-
know.
Look at
I
my
know, right?
conquest, Mom!
Praise her for her accomplishment.
That's also why I got up to check the litter box, and I was like, and I was like, oh, I feel like I'm getting like my entire like lungs are getting absolutely obliterated by the smell of this. So I'm gonna make sure that the litter box works.
Well, Zan, we figured out how to make the pinpoint tracker work yesterday,
Oh, excellent.
so we can use that when we play next.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I'm back.
Shay, has cat arm, or did they finally free you?
Yeah, he freed me pretty early on, but he's been pretty annoying since because he's been like coming in and out of the room. I had to distract him with a string, and right now he's kind of giving me a bit of a glare, I think because he knows I'm talking about him.
He's upset you can't go outside.
Yeah, it was raining pretty much a good portion of the day, so
Dude,
he
it
didn't
was
go out
raining
at all.
so much.
Yeah, so I think he's a little riled up from that, so.
What's that like?
Oh yeah, LA.
Soon it will turn into snow, and then he won't be able to go out at all either.
Dude,
'cause
the
he hates
rain
getting
was-
past it.
The rain was cold as hell too. It's not like, oh, gentle, nice summer rain. It's like, no, this is like bone-chilling cold rain.
Dude, I wanted to go
This is-
mushroom hunting like a couple weeks ago, but it was just so wet and raining, like I couldn't find a time to go out.
Are there still mushrooms in the season right now?
Usually beginning of September is a good time to go for them, but we had like a good week long where it was just raining and then like again, and so we haven't had the best weather for it. But yeah, I would say like beginning of September is a good time to go looking for like chanterelles and stuff.
Gotcha. I know morals were being picked this year as well.
Yeah, morels you can usually find them in the summer though, is a better time to do it. I think we
Yeah.
had like one this year. Morels.
Yeah, Monty,
and-
when's the best dandelion eating season, would you say?
Kill you. In Minecraft.
Hey, every part
Careful,
of the
Monty's got
dandelion is
hands.
edible.
It is.
From
It's a good
root-
forageable food.
Yeah.
Monty
root
isn't
down
DMing
to-
for me this week, so I don't have to worry about purchasing.
I'm not
software.
talking about this week, man. You think there's a time
Oh shit! You will
constraint?
be in hands throwable range relatively soon, huh?
Yeah.
It's true. Well, of me at least. You have to come visit for her to be in
Maybe
hand
I'll
throwing
just
range.
eat all of your sisters of battle that I have for you, Zan. Maybe I won't.
No!
Oh
Maybe I'll boil
no!
them and eat them.
You know, I've
I
never
feel like that'd be a
tried
bad
They took
outcome for you too, though.
I've heard battered and fried dandelion flowers are actually pretty good. So
I can imagine.
yeah. I think you have to like
Alright,
wash
see.
them and soak them so they're not as bitter, but that I've heard that those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Artsy, are you back?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, showtime.
Sounds like everybody's back, so we will get back to
Yes.
it as we start our initiative. Let me get us to the map. Okay. Top of the initiative round is Serena, as you all look and see a massive set of
again, debris wall with a slight barricade. You see these creatures kind of speaking to each other, and again, that strange hissing and barking, a little too distant to fully hear, but they don't seem to notice your approach. And Bosco, if you could zoom out the map, because I know it is a larger map.
Yes.
And currently do not seem to notice you, but we are going to go in initiative order as you move.
Don't seem to notice us, huh? Yeah, I feel like.
What are they? They're on like structures.
Yes, so to the north, you'll see two groups on these kind of barricaded walls. So they're kind of up high. You see two in front of what looks like a ramshackle barricade that's on the ground. You also see what looks like a wood bridge that goes over to another stone structure, with one standing about ground height as well.
Okay.
Okay, so is this like our surprise round on them, kind of?
You will be surprised until you are seen. You'll get the surprise round on them until you are seen.
Yeah, so I get to ruin it for everybody, basically.
Follow your heart, Shay.
Just run in and scream.
That's kind of where I'm going with this, you know, because at this point, I don't think Serena's going to be able to get up to them, like, silently, you know, so...
You are how tall?
She's, like, almost 8 feet tall.
Yeah, pretty hard to...
Insane.
Yeah.
Pretty hard not to be seen when you're that tall.
5, 10, 30... I mean, I think she'll charge forward a little bit, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll just use my action to dash. I think that she'll run forward and she'll yell out, "If you don't drop your arms, you will fall like your brethren before."
Okay. As you kind of shout, they sort of snap, trying to get to their weapons and be more attentive.
Do they look like they're about to attack her?
It looks like this is still a surprise round for you now.
Oh.
But yeah, they look like they're looking towards you, not your group.
Yeah, they see me standing there out there by myself, all my hidden companions not doing anything.
Koro will turn to the rest of the party and go, "Oh my god, she just ran in."
Yeah.
All right, Kanato.
Stealth is gone.
Let's do something similar.
It is important to note they don't seem to notice your companions, just Serena right now.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a chance to be more sneaky than I am right now?
Correct.
What's the range on my bow? Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's what I was measuring too. I was like, what distance can I shoot at?
It's a short bow. Alright, it's one of the rare occasions where I actually get to like maximize the range. It's 80, 320 disadvantage. Well, I'm definitely within 320,
Are you sure?
but I don't think I'm within 80.
So it's 320 millimeters. Are you sure you're within range?
Damn, if only I was using a longbow. That's like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can still shoot it, just be with disadvantage.
I'll take it. I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Technically, it balances out because it's a surprise round, so...
True. Regular attack. Because they haven't seen me yet, right?
Correct.
It's a snipe.
That is a hit.
When? So 5.
5 damage. All
And
right.
you know what? I'll take the double shot. This one will be
All right.
disadvantage.
Correct.
I believe. Oh, he
That's
might.
natural 20. Oh,
Get
it!
Disadvantage 17.
The 17 hit?
Aw.
17 hits though.
Yeah,
I'll
17
take.
does hit.
That's still good.
2 whole
Aw.
damage.
Yeah.
That could have been 4 damage.
True.
Damn.
That is my turn as I take my sniper spot.
All right. Next up, we have Koro.
Alright. Oh boy, I am not very good at range stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Throw your fists.
Yeah, sure.
Channel your inner Rayman.
Oh man. I'd like to cast Fly, please.
Sure.
What do I have? Hold on. I have Thaumaturgy. I am going to... I'm going to dash.
Makes sense.
I'm going to just dash over here. Just kind of flank.
Are you Naruto running?
Yeah. Oh, yes, of course.
Oh yeah, doubles
I
the
wanna
speed.
go- Yeah, it doubles the speed.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sorry, Naruto
Physics.
run. That's my action. My bonus action.
I don't know how far you can throw a dart.
Darts are not very long range. They are. Yeah, 20-60.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm
Oh!
literally 15 outside of the range, so that will be turn.
All right. Next up is Ash.
Okay. Where was Ruler? Okay, I will move here, and the only thing I have that actually can reach any of these guys is my light crossbow. So I will go ahead and use that on this guy.
All right.
Does a 5 hit?
You know, unfortunately not.
Okay. I guess I'll spend the rest of my turn. I can spend the rest of the turn just reloading it, right?
I think it's an action to reload unless you have.
Bonus
it?
action.
Or it's a bonus action reload.
reload
Yeah.
Okay. I will bonus
Unless you're a
action
cross-
reload it, and that's my turn.
Unless you're a crossbow expert, you big nerd.
Did you do have to?
No, this is
Oh.
my backup for these kinds of situations.
Fenris, you go.
Well, I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna move all the way up here because I can dash,
Yep.
and that will be turn.
All right. And the surprise round is now Serena.
Okay. I like how she gave them like an ultimatum, and then all her companions just came up and attacked them before we knew what they were gonna do anyway. So.
I ran up.
guys.
I didn't attack them. All I did was run up to you.
What if this
That
is
is
like
true.
What if this is the TSA to get to the tower and we've just committed like a horrible transgression?
Well, then we leave no one
Speaking
alive
in
to
the same
report
way,
us.
So clearly.
They can't stop us from getting in if they're all
They said
dead.
they were going to eat you. So yeah, they are the TSA.
What? I'm sorry. What?
Oh, that's right. You don't fly on LAX.
No, I
I'm guessing they
do.
look kind
I
of
must.
aggressive now, right?
I was just at LAX. What the fuck?
Okay,
Sorry, what was your question? Or what was
So
your...
I'm guessing they're looking pretty aggressive now, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
They have crossbows drawn.
Unclose the shield. Yeah. Okay. Javelin does not have a very long range, so it'd be disadvantage. They all look like they have pretty heavy crossbows on, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we would probably be within their range, though. I think she's going to actually use her next rage, and I think I'm gonna use the dodge action. So, I think at this point her ranged isn't that great, so I think she's just gonna focus on defense until she can get close enough to them to actually do some damage.
All right. Sounds good. Next up. You notice the enemies seem to kind of aim towards your position, Serena. Seeing a few other people, but you're the one who shouted, so they all try to aim at you.
Yeah. Good thing she took that dodge action.
That's true. That is a 16 to hit.
That misses.
We are a
12 to
tanky
hit.
group.
12 misses.
12 hits again.
Nope.
That's way worse. The natural 20 is cut by a 17 to hit.
The 17 will hit.
All right, 17. So that is, let's see, 6 piercing damage and 4 acid damage from the crossbow.
Okay, the 6 piercings cut in half.
As the last one will shoot, because the disadvantage also a miss.
Okay, I imagine she's like holding up her axe and deflecting the arrows with her axe as she's like standing there.
I like it. As the one on the rock attempts to cast a spell, and a very obvious waving of arms and such. All right. As you see a part of the rocky debris that it stands on, it places a hand and catapults it towards you, Serena.
Rude.
Still disadvantaged because you dodged. So that is a 15 to hit, which I think misses.
15 does not hit.
As it slams in the ground next to you. And someone give me Go ahead.
I was gonna say she stands there kind of menacing and just gives them all the glare.
Someone give me a d20 roll, please.
I'll do it.
Not me.
Lucky winner.
Just a straight d20 or a gay d20,
8.
whatever. But just, 8. All right. As the spell slams and dissipates right next to you, Serena, you see a strange magic beginning to emanate and spark in a way that you're not certain if it was intended, but that is end of that. Okay, next up is Kanato.
I will continue moving up a little bit, see if I can get a little closer. And let's see, am I in range for non-disadvantage yet? Not quite. I'll continue shooting at the same one I was earlier.
Go.
They don't
Whittle
seem to have
legs.
moved. She's probably just the one shot this time, but disadvantage.
Oh.
That's a natural 1, so let's see.
See what happens.
That wouldn't apply, so just a miss.
War wouldn't apply, I'm concerned.
You would have hit an adjacent target. There's no adjacent target, so
okay.
cool, just a miss.
Would have hit me.
If I was aiming at this one, maybe I'd have hit you. But yeah, you see me like kind of run up and just fumble and like trip. As I'm like, oh damn it, and then pick it back up and just brush myself off. And that is all I will do.
All right. Next up is Koro.
Alright. We are fighting Team Dreamers. Da ba beep da ba beep up.
Did you put your AirPods back in, Oro?
Yeah, I did. We are fighting Team Dreamers. 1 second. What can I do with my... Zan, do you run the you have to do an attack action to an offhand strike?
No.
No? Okay.
So if you want to move, dash, and then offhand, I will absolutely allow that.
Okay, I will run up. I'm going to pull up my short sword.
All right.
And I'm going to Naruto run over here. And I'm going to offhand swing with my short sword.
Okay.
This is so stupid what I'm doing right now, but whatever.
Short sword.
16.
That is a hit.
I'll just roll a d6. Fuck you, 4 damage.
That's damage.
Big slash.
And I will end my turn there. right in
Doing the
right,
ninja run slash.
Yep, right in the middle, and that will be the turn.
All right. Next up, let's see, is Ash.
All right. Gonna scoot in. Yeah, right here between you two. I guess so with the crossbow, should I have been rolling disadvantage like Evie was because it was such a long range?
Depends on the range of the crossbow.
The
I think
first
they
time
have the same.
you have 80, I have 60. So if you get within 80 feet, you don't have to.
Oh, do I? Okay. Closer we
Yeah, the
now.
first time it was canceled out with the surprise round.
Then yes, you will have disadvantage on this shot. The first one, like Shay said, we had surprise, so you had advantage. So they just canceled.
Right. Okay.
So now you'll be rolling. With
Okay.
disadvantage.
I don't want to accidentally shoot Koro, so I'm gonna go for this guy.
Don't worry, I can just deflect missiles. I'll grab it and throw it back at you.
I mean,
Oh,
grab
no.
it and grab it and stab the intended target.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay,
all
let's-
oop.
Disadvantage. Light crossbow.
Aw.
Aw.
7.
That'll miss.
No luck. Okay, and then I will reload.
All right. Next up is Fenris.
all right. Just so I know how I want to approach this, do they look like they are now all focused on Koro that they have run up there, or do they look like they're evenly spread across us?
It looks like half of them are looking towards Koro, half of them are still looking towards Serena.
Okay. Then what I would like to do, since they're looking at Serena, is I'm going to run over here. Actually, do I need to be... I don't think I do. Sorry, 1 second. I just looked this up and I forgot already. I do not. I just have to be within range, so then I don't even need to move over there. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Serena.
All right.
So as long as they don't take any hostile actions, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw to attack them. And then I will sprint forward to right. Come on, game. Right there. All right.
All right. Give me a. Once you're done moving, give me a d20 roll.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's double sixes. You said a d20?
Yep.
7.
All right. You notice as you cast, a strange effect seems to permeate over the battlefield that you are currently on. It feels like a dormant shunting field is attempting to open or close at any given moment, but no ill effect seems to happen.
Does it feel like it was activated by the spell itself?
That you cannot quite tell. Oh, I'll give you a free Arcana, actually. Go ahead.
Okay.
Given your
'Cause
background.
yeah, I will assume that unless this tells me otherwise. That way I don't meta whatever this is. 9.
You don't know.
Okay. Careful with your magic! Something with the shunting field is going on! And then that'll be... That was bonus action, double action. Yeah, turn.
Serena.
Okay, if I know that Fenris cast a spell kind of protecting me, I think I'll use my action maybe to get closer. So 5, 10. And give him the look, the glare.
Nice.
So you're just moving, double moving, and then you're good there?
Yeah, because Fenris cast protection on me, so.
Despite your size, moving next to someone is not a hostile action, technically.
I know, right? It seems intimidating, but
And they have disadvantage to swing against you?
they have to make a wisdom save.
Oh, that's right. It's a wisdom save one. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right, that's right. Wisdom save. That is, what's the DC on that?
The DC on that will be what is on my sheet, which is 14.
14. That's a fail. That's a fail. It's also a fail. Does it consume their action? Or they just can't target.
So
If
they
they
can't
can
target
switch
that. They have
target,
to. They can switch a target to someone else if they can. Otherwise, they lose it.
So those 3 fail. The one over here passes. So these 3 over here will target Fenris instead because Koro's kind of behind this barricaded wall.
Fuck! I played myself.
First shot is a 16 to hit.
Ow, that'll hit.
Okay, let's see. That is 3 piercing damage and 5 acid.
Okay.
Second one will shoot towards you as well. That's a 12. That's absolutely
That's a miss.
As this one pulls out a axe and tries to run past you, Serena.
Run past me like he's leaving my ring? I mean, the other one's already tried to attack me, so if he's running past me,
Excuse me.
I'll
Blessings.
take the opportunity attack on him.
All right, sounds good.
All right, then Sanctuary is dead.
I mean, you already saved me from quite a few hits, but at this point...
That was the goal, is just to get you closer. So I was going to leave it in your hands when you wanted to drop
That's
it.
it.
Okay, 8 points of slugation.
8 points of damage. This doesn't interrupt its movement, but it does not have enough movement to do anything other than to get next to you. Fenris.
Yes, he can get there. And then what was the hit? The swing?
Well, no, he didn't have. He had to use.
Oh, he couldn't swing. I see what you're saying. I thought you said he swung. My bad.
No. So first swing towards Koro.
Oh wait,
17 to hit.
that misses.
Fast as fuck.
Yep.
Shot.
I'll do like a soccer knee slide underneath the blade.
Fuck yeah. As a shot fires towards you going wide, and the last shot will fire towards Fenris over here. Let's see. That is an 8 to hit. That's absolutely a miss.
Whew.
Followed by this one's going to be casting a spell hitting Serena.
Oh boy.
It is a magic missile. For a total of 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And someone give me a D100.
I guess I'll do it if nobody wants
Or
to.
sorry, D20.
D20. 11.
After it strikes you, you see the magic seem to pierce a strange form of reality in front of you, and out coming behind you.
Would you call it the veil of reality?
I would.
So it's
you
piercing the
see-
veil?
Damn it.
No.
You see a massive, strange, alien-like spider appear.
Gross.
Oh god.
And with that, it is Kanato's turn.
I love that. There was the damn it, I walked into it, and then the no from Monty in the background.
I will run forward to here with my full movement. Damn it! Why is everything so far away? Alright, I'll shoot this one then, next to, No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit to this one here, with, disadvantage. I'm gonna take both my shots. Screw it. Why not? Here's the first shot, coming out. 22.
22. That is a hit.
Here's 8, and then immediately pulling out another arrow and shooting for the same spot.
Oh.
14 is enough, right?
14 is enough.
Yeah. 6, huge.
As you also see it drop some form of spell it was concentrating on.
That's good. As I feel accomplished after my earlier stumble.
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 All right, is that Kanato's go?
Yeah, and I'm gonna look back to Ash and be like, I think they're in range for your Ray of Frost now.
And with that, it is Koro's turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna punch the guy in front of me here.
Punch, punch.
I will coalesce my hands, and like I'm gonna do the summon the cold, which just fits this environment so well. And as I summon, I'm gonna look over and see the giant spider go, "Wah!" Like I'll make a little sharp scream as I see it, as it came out of nowhere. And I'm just gonna clock in my brain like that's a Serena problem right now. I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna go for my draconic strike. That is an 18.
18. Okay.
Oh my god. 10 points of damage.
Oof, good damage.
Bonus
Cute.
action. I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
Alright.
Because I have key points.
Key
Hooray.
points.
Key points. And second draconic strike. Well, 18.
Oh!
Good group.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Aw, 5.
5 is enough to exactly zero it. How do you want to do it?
Oh!
I kind of like go in for that I go in for that like the soccer slide to avoid the slash attack.
Mhm.
And then as I get back up to my feet, I just full on like plank board and like hit him in the bottom of the jaw and just snap his neck. Like I do like the Luigi like planking move, but I do it
Fuck
like
yeah.
straight up, almost like an uppercut with my own head as my horns just ram him.
As
How
they
high
drop.
up are the Oh, sorry.
Okay.
How high up
they're-
are these guys?
They're about 15 feet up.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh man. I wish I had my funny run on walls ability.
Real quick, Monty, give me a D20 roll.
Okay. Three.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna start to climb this wall.
Alright.
I'm gonna get here, and then I'll
It's
climb up.
It's ramshackle enough that you can find handholds, or it's also slightly inclined enough because of your very dexterous movement. I will allow you to make an athletics or acrobatics of your choosing.
Okay, I'll do acrobatics.
All right.
Oh, not great. 10.
10. No ill effects, but it will just be double movement per
Yeah.
up you're going.
I climb up 10 feet, so I'm not quite there.
Okay. Turn.
Yeah, that is turn.
All right. Let's see. The spider is going to attempt to clasp down onto Serena.
Rude.
That is
Get out of here, spider.
Spotter.
a 20 to hit
Oh.
Yep, that hits.
for, let's see, 8 piercing damage.
10 to 4.
And please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is it trying to poison me? I'll bite you back.
No, but
It's
Throw
17.
Evie in there for some bites too.
17. All right. You resist any ill effects.
Oh boy.
All right. Next up is Ash.
All right. 6. Can I, like with what Fenris said, can I also like make an Arcana check to see if I like feel the shunting thing?
Sure. I'll give that to you.
Will that cost me like a bonus action?
I'll
or
say that
anything?
costs a bonus action because you're trying to identify it in this case.
Okay. Arcana 12.
No idea.
Darn. You warned against using magic, but
I said to be
That's
careful with
kinda
your
all I
magic. I didn't
got.
say don't use it.
yeah. I will use Ray of Frost on this guy.
All right.
Bang.
Oh
Oh
no!
my god.
That is just
Be
a
ca-
miss.
Be careful with your
Please
magic
give me
blasts.
Please give
Two
me
D20s?
two D20 rolls.
Two
Oh, now
spiders
it's-
fall next to you.
One at a
Oh
time.
no! Oh, sorry. 19 and a 1.
Oh god.
Ones.
Natural one.
Hopefully that's good.
As the spider suddenly shunts in and out of reality, appearing right in front of Ash.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
No, it's my turn to
But-
scream.
I was gonna battle that guy. You just took him away.
All right. You can still move if you want, technically.
I used all my movement to get where I am.
Oh, never mind. And then your bonus action, so let's go. Fenris.
Yeah.
Well, I need to kill the thing in front of me, so I will do so. And I will do so with pure unmitigated malice. Hiya. 9. That's not going to do it. I'm going to hit him with my bonus action, though. That'll do it. 10.
10?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 9 and a 10 does not hit.
Both miss, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was my turn. Great. Now I'm
I
going
think
to
you're
come over
more
here.
panicking about the
And I'm going to go
creature.
deal with it. Yep.
Yeah, fair enough.
He can take a swing if he
Serena.
wants to.
Oh,
he would
shoot,
get
yeah,
an
you're
he would
absolutely
get an attack of opportunity if he wants it.
right. That is a 7. That'll miss.
Let's go.
Serena, your go.
Serena, seeing the spider teleport backwards towards Ash. Originally, she was like kind of sighing, like, "Oh man, now I gotta charge in and go save Ash." But seeing Fenris run in reassures her a little bit.
I got you.
Yeah.
You keep on murdering, murder girl.
Well, you know who has spider climb?
A spider?
Yeah, girl.
Oh, nice.
Serena has spider climb.
Vampire.
I like
yeah.
I like to
You
walk.
girl.
I'd like to think you walk like completely vertically on the wall. Like
Yeah.
gravity
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
no.
even shift for you.
She doesn't crawl. She just walks up like completely straight back, like perfect posture, and then just steps in front of him and steps down and just stares down at him as she pulls out her axe.
It's like a goat finding the 0.1% incline.
Oh god, yeah.
And just because to add to the effect, I think she's gonna do a reckless attack here and give him that good old swing with her axe. It's a soft 20 to hit
That'll hit.
for
Nice.
13 points of slashing.
Woo! 13 points of damage. Well done. Does that go?
That will be Serena's go.
This one looks quite terrified for understandable reasons. Pulls out one of those axes you've seen and tries to attack back. Did you attack recklessly?
I did, yes.
All right, so
Here,
let's
I'll
get
put a little
advantage.
icon on her so you know.
That is with advantage 18 to hit.
18 hits.
7 slashing and 5 acid.
3, 1.
Ouch.
As this one also pulls out a axe and moves to assist their companion. The highest of the rolls are 12, so that'll miss.
That misses.
This one will aim down towards you, Koro, and shoot
Okay.
for 17 to hit.
17 misses. Hold on. I think he has to hit me for me to do it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
As this one
Yeah,
kind of
when
aims
you
and
are
fires, you do a cool, like, spinning move. This one will attempt to fire at you. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. I will deflect missiles with my reaction.
Oh, yep, all right.
So, go ahead and roll the damage.
That is 4 piercing and 3 acid. So 7
Okay.
total.
7 total. I don't think there's any way I fail this. All right, I catch the arrow as I'm climbing up. It was this guy, right?
Yep.
Let me see here. Yeah. He's actually out of range. I'm not gonna.
Can you throw a disadvantage?
I can, but I don't want to. It takes a key point, so.
Oh, okay, fair.
I'm just gonna grab it and like jam it into the wall to give me more leverage to climb up as I keep going.
I love that. That's cool. All right. Let's see. This one's going to charge Fenris. That
It's
is.
a double murder sandwich.
They
It
are
is.
not technically
They're not technically allies.
working
it looks like.
together, so I'm not going to give them flanking.
Oh.
Okay. That will also provoke. So how do you want to handle that?
From you, from moving in.
Correct.
Yeah, go ahead. Take the
Okay.
swing.
I will take the swing. Damn it!
You can get the
9, 10,
swing
and an
first, 'cause
11.
You have 10 for the range, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does an 11 hit him?
The 11 does not hit.
In one more round, I'm going to get
does.
to a 13 and hit him.
Does a 15 hit you?
It does not.
All right. So you guys miss each other, kind of using your
Clang.
form to give you more distance as they try to break the gap there. As this one's going to cast a spell and try to hit Kanato.
Huh?
Oh, yeah?
A catapult. That is 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
8
Four.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I thought it was 4 damage. That kind of hurt.
Give me 2d20 rolls.
Me.
Yep.
$11, $12.
All right. As the creature appears over here,
Oh shit.
as the magic seems to emanate from the hands and appears behind the caster.
Ha, idiot.
Don't cast magic until he gets a chance to attack the other guy.
All right. Next up is Kanato.
Well, I don't like what this guy did, so I'm gonna just shoot him. How dare he attack me? Illegal,
Rude.
because I take the shot.
You are a princess. It probably is illegal somewhere.
Actually, I'm gonna move closer first, so I don't have disadvantage. That'd be smart.
Reasonable.
21.
That's a hit.
As it's probably distracted by the thing appearing behind it, I shoot it in its like side of its neck as it turns to face it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's just keep going. Another shot.
You're trying at the caster, correct?
Yes, this one over here. 25.
That's another hit.
5. Ooh, big damage today.
As it is still unfortunately up.
Snail's gonna change that. Or a spider, not snail.
Do you imagine?
I've got one more movement, so I'll just take a step up.
Boop.
Then it
Cora.
is-
All right. Using the arrow to, you know, give myself a little bit more stuff, I'm gonna swoosh on over here. And I am going to punch my draconic strike. Oh god, that was almost a natural 1, but that is a 13, unfortunately.
13 will unfortunately miss.
All
They
right.
managed to get their guard up.
Bonus action swing. Do I want a flurry of blows here? Ooh. Yeah, I'll flurry of blows. I'll use my last key point.
Okay.
So second one. Oh, very good. 25. Jesus.
Absolutely hit.
For 6 damage.
All right. This one was fresh.
Yeah, and then third strike. Ooh, 11.
That will also unfortunately
That's
miss.
a shame. All right.
As you get up a little higher onto this incline, you begin to feel a bit of the cold weather really, really oppressive at this altitude.
Whew.
All right. Next up You see the massive spider bite onto this one,
Oh, God.
hitting, doing a lot of damage, but the thing is still up.
Wow.
Where it fails their constitution.
Nay.
As you roll d8. As after they are bit, you see the same magical spark emanate from the spider, and you everyone in the back line sees the person reappear from the shunting field over here,
Oh.
Oh.
looking
This
very
shit's
confused as to where they are.
Crazy.
All right, Ash.
So that spider like popped up in front of me, and I just like screamed, right?
Right.
And it, before I could even finish screaming, it just disappeared. So I'm just there like what? And then I look around, I see this guy behind me. Okay, let's. Yeah, I can. I need to. Little bit. Does that put me in range? Not quite. I did not do that very optimally.
Yeah, all right. Take your time.
Where was I?
2 spaces up and to the left, I believe. Maybe
okay.
a little bit more. You were 1 more to the left.
Was I?
Yeah.
Because the spider was right between you and Bosco. Or Fenris.
I'm so bad at counting the spaces. Yeah, okay. If I go there, I should do that. Okay, then I will Ray of Frost this guy.
All right.
Oh.
Oh.
I think you might finish it.
Well, you might just kill him.
All right. I've had a lot of whiffs. It's time to make up for it.
You prefer 2. Oh. I
Nay.
was gonna say you're gonna roll 2 1s. You're gonna roll snake eyes. Oh.
With the damage it took from the spider, how do you want to do it?
Oh yay!
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of all of my cold attacks just getting lost in the cold weather. They just like blend into the wind, right? So this time I like really focus it into like just like a really narrow beam, a really narrow ray of frost, and it's like I'm going to hit this guy even if it does just a little bit.
Right.
Just a little bit's enough.
And please give me 2d20.
15 and a 7.
As your confidence is then tested as the creature appears in front of you.
Oh my god.
I start screaming again.
All right. Next up, I'm sorry. That's Ash's full turn?
Yeah.
All right, Fenris.
Fuck! I'm gonna slice at this thing. I just did this.
This just happened.
I warned you. I'm gonna swing. Thank you. 25 for
25,
7 damage,
7 damage.
and then I'll bonus action. 25 consistency. Here we go. For 5 damage.
Hey, it adds up.
And then, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna stay here. Ash needs to live with the consequences of his actions. Turn.
Fair
This
enough.
is okay.
Serena, it's your go.
Okay. Yeah, Serena too, after hearing everything and then looking back, just gives that heavy sigh, like, like, I thought it was all good.
Quick, Serena, cast a spell. Bring the spider
No.
down.
I
Yeah,
cast
here,
Dimension
let me
Door.
just,
Cool. Roll me 2d20. It appears next to you.
Yeah, let me just look at my
Son of a
spell
bitch!
list here. Yeah, no, I'm
You have a
looking
Bertrand
little...
amount of spells, right?
Yeah, I think my spells are they don't recharge at a short rest like you guys do, so they're all out from earlier where I totally used them, you know.
Damn.
Darn, I know, right? Sorry, guys. Oh well. Well, we'll continue spellless as she does. You should probably go for the guy that she previously hit with her axe. Yeah, she'll try to take a swing at that guy. For 22.
22. Okay. That is absolutely hit.
For 11 points of slashing.
You're swinging at the one you already hit.
Yeah, the one I already damaged.
All right. How do you want to bring him down?
Nice.
She hears the scream from Ash, kind of turns around, looks to the other two. Looks like I have to finish this a little quicker than I thought, and just cleaves his head off in a clean blow, and then just steps forward to look at the other one. You're next.
Oh, shit.
And her wounds slowly start to heal from a previous hit as he watches them close up a little bit.
All right. Well done. I need a d20 roll real quick.
I got you.
Who's rolling?
8.
All right. Let's see. Enemies going to go. This one's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the flank of Koro.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So first swing is a with the bonus 15
15 misses.
from this one. As the other one who shot at you and was deflected, that is way worse.
Okay. I am like
And-
full on like Jackie Chan fighting like two dudes at the same time, like fighting them.
Fuck
Bad day,
yeah.
Bad day, bad day.
Is there a ladder? I want to do like the ladder. Have you ever seen Jackie Chan fight with that ladder? It's so good.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a ladder like right next to you.
Hell yeah. I'm doing the ladder fight with these guys.
Let's see. We are going to swing at Serena. That is unfortunately a natural 20.
Oh.
Natural 20 will hit.
4. 10 slashing
Cut in half to 5.
and 7 acid.
Okay.
All right. And then attacks against Fenris. That is a
How dare.
15 to hit.
That'll miss.
As you manage to keep them at bay. All right. Next up is Kanato.
I don't want to be a stickler, but is this thing on their turn, its enemies, or
Nope.
a different turn? Okay,
It's a
cool.
different turn.
That makes my life a little bit easier. I'm going to use my bonus action Misty Step, go down 30 feet.
Give me a
And
d20
then-
roll.
Okay.
Sorry, 2d20.
2.
Oh. 14 and a 15.
As it appears right in front of you at the end of your Misty Step.
Ash is screaming,
Um,
but a little less quietly now.
So I was
loud.
preparing to like charge forward and just like shoulder check it with a lightning hands, but now it's right in front of me, so I'll just reach out and like panic and try and grab it.
All right. That's a
Nice.
hit.
8 damage.
Oh,
Good damage. That is the first damage is taken, unfortunately.
It doesn't have reactions anymore, so now I'm gonna run immediately back where I came from.
All right. Before you do, hold on, stay where you were.
Okay.
Please give me 2d20 again. Different spell. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it teleports here, and then you run.
I run this way then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, makes sense.
That's turn.
Okay. Next up is Koro.
all right.
Jackie
I
Chan
flip the-
Adventures.
Yep, I flip the ladder around, and I'm going to go for a draconic strike. Ooh, very nice. 21. Same guy I'm harrying as well.
All right, that's it.
8 damage.
Okay.
And he's still up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bonus action, draconic strike. No. 1.
No, natural one.
Natural 1.
Okay. All right, the next single attack against you will have advantage
Okay.
as you kind of leave an opening for yourself. Is that turn?
That's all I got. Yeah, that ends my
All right.
turn.
Next
Bad day,
up
bad day, bad day, bad day, bad day.
Is going to attempt to chomp onto the person who just casted a spell. Kanato. That is a 20 to hit.
I'm gonna cast shield.
All right, does that block it?
Yes.
What does your shield look like?
Just pushes it away, basically. Like it goes to get me, and it's just the force pushing it
A
away.
shadowy form. Okay, that is their go. Ash. Oh, hold on. You cast a spell. Give me 2d20.
Yeah.
Who's gonna roll the d20?
Sorry.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh,
As it appears right here.
It's flanking.
All right. That was their go. So Ash.
okay. I'm tired of this thing blipping around. I'm going to run over here. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna cast Rhymes Binding Ice in an attempt to see if I can make it stay put.
All right, try posting the spell card for me.
Yes. There it is.
Each creature Constitution saving throw. Speed is reduced by 0. Okay. Spell save is 13. It fails.
Let's go. Okay. And then. Oh. I didn't do that again.
It's 2.
So it takes. Hang on.
Or is it 3?
3d8 cold
3d8.
damage. Normally. 8.
Oh, nice.
17
Ooh,
damage.
good damage.
And. Yeah, now it's. Yeah, frozen in place. And I'm like. Really hoping that will
Unfortunately, I need 2d20.
oh God.
make
A 1 and a 13.
As you can tell, the creature doesn't seem to have the ability to control this ability.
Oh,
It's just
no.
happening to them. Oh, that's a hilarious roll. Boop.
No.
over there.
It was worth a shot.
I like to imagine the ice prison you make is just a perfect spider-shaped, like, missing hole inside
Yeah.
of it now.
Yeah.
Like a shell of it.
Yeah.
All right, that was Ash. You saw, I think, did you move?
I have a tiny bit, but I'm just.
And
gonna
you also have a
stay where
bonus, I
am.
think?
No, I'm not gonna use that.
Totally
That'll
fair.
be my turn.
Next up is Serena.
In fact, my turn. Serena's a little lower on health than she usually is used to, even with her healing ability. I'm wondering if she's gonna try to grapple this guy and actually go for the bite.
Oh boy.
She could. It is part of her nature. These guys are, you know, I can bite them, right?
Yeah. They're living creatures.
They have it coming.
They bleed.
They're being mean to us. think Serena will kind of look down at him and say, "You refuse to stand down. This is on you." And I think she's gonna attempt to try and grapple him.
I mean, in your defense, they were talking about eating you guys, so
Yeah. This
There you go.
this is fair.
Don't
it's
forget
competing
that you're-
athletics.
You're raging, right?
I have an unarmed strike that counts as my athletics, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
But yes,
yeah,
you are
I'm just
raging,
reading that
like
for
Monty
now to
said.
confirm. Yeah, so I pretty
Yes.
much I instead of dealing damage, I can grab target. So I think it's kind of like to hit, and then he can try to escape. Is what I think it is.
Yeah, he rolled Dex or athletics to.
Ooh.
Man. Rude.
Was athletics or acrobatics, right?
They rolled
No,
a
this
natural
is-
one. It
this
doesn't
is
matter. They rolled a
different.
natural one.
Oh.
Or does it need to hit first?
I don't
It
know.
depends
This
if
was,
you're doing a
this was
grapple
your,
check or if it's a
Right. Give me a second.
Yeah, this was your rule. And this is the first time I've ever had to do this, so I don't.
Right. Give me one
know.
second. I have the card here. Give me a second.
Consult the texts.
Teach me. I need to learn how to be a vampire. I'm not a very good one yet.
Yes, you have to hit. You have to hit for that ability to go on.
Okay,
So
I
just a
have to hit
miss.
for this- Okay.
I mean, you are raging. If you do want to recklessly try it,
Oh,
I will give that to you.
true.
Yeah, this is still technically an attack.
Still technically attack. I might as well just go for it. I mean, at this point, why not, right?
Mhm.
Vampire, go! Aw, that was
That
13.
will also miss, unfortunately.
Needed a 14.
All right.
That'll
that turn?
be turn. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have the Serena, so it is their turn.
Why am I such a bad vampire, man?
Sometimes the rolls are just against you. I get it. Trust me. If anyone's gonna get that, it's me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We're going to swing at Serena for. That is a 12 to hit,
That will miss.
+2 against Koro. That is a 15 to hit,
If he misses,
and another natural 1.
misses.
The 15 was
this-
with advantage too. Yeah. So
This ladder is just the greatest weapon known to man right now.
my ladder armor. Swinging into Fenris, that is 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. 4, 5 slashing, and
All right.
2 acid.
Okay, I'm hanging in there.
And that is their turn. So it's Kanto.
If I step up to here, I get flanking, right?
Yep.
Hey, you know what's coming, right?
Go boy.
Let's
Zappy
go.
hands.
Shield.
Nice.
Oh.
With a +2 flank.
14.
14 hits.
Hey.
Aww.
Hey, it's damage.
2d100 or d20, please.
You know, like the bug zappers? The sound that they make when you hit like a bug?
Tiniest little.
This might help you. Whoop.
Well, we'll stay here then for the
All right.
runner's flank.
Is that your go?
I'm
Kanto?
gonna use second wind to heal a 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Very smart.
Oh, nice. Back to full.
Very helpful. It is now Koro's go.
Alright, I'm still fighting with this gosh darn ladder. First strike. 14.
That's it.
Alright, on the same guy I've been pummeling. 8 damage.
8 damage. How do you want to do it?
As I'm fighting with the ladder and these two guys are fighting me, I'm gonna drop like one of the spaces of the ladder on like over this guy's neck and then just drive the ladder off the side of the ledge so he's thrown down too and can't like stop himself from falling. I am then going to whip around and just full on deck the other guy in the face or attempt to do so.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was almost a natural one. That's a 19. Oh,
That's better than a natural one.
5.
5 damage.
that
Unfortunately, this
is-
one's pressed, but you see
Yeah,
them
no,
shocked.
it's good. I'm good. I'm good. I got the other guy. The ladder is gone, but I'm still fighting, and that will be turn.
All right. Next up is the spider, who still can't move, so it's just gonna try and bite Kato. That is a 14 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right, as it bites down and misses. Next up is Ash.
Oh my gosh. Do I dare cast another spell?
My dude.
Just
It's
bounce it
gonna
back and forth.
airdrop on me again. You know what, YOLO? I'm gonna raise.
It can only
It's
airdrop
also
on you if you.
taking very little damage.
Yep.
Okay. 14.
That's a hit.
Let's go. 5 cold damage.
All right,
I'll
give
take
me 2d20.
Both
And
tens.
10.
10 and 10. It doesn't move.
Huge.
Okay.
Doesn't
Oh
teleport.
my god, massive. Imagine the spider's like, thank God.
What is
Just by the
happening
end
to
of the combat,
me?
spider just starts throwing up everywhere. Oh, I'm so sorry. Monty, please give me a single d20 roll.
Oh. 5.
Uh-oh.
Alright. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Spider.
I'm going to
Ooh.
move here. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Fenris.
All right. I'm going to beat the shit out of this thing again and hope that it hits. All right. First swing is a 12.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
All right. Bonus action bash. 25
That'll-
consistency.
That'll hit.
4 5 damage.
5 damage is enough to bring it down. How do you want to do it?
Well, after missing with the first blow, he thinks that it's all over. However, Fenris is then going to come and slice him across the stomach and let his entrails fall out if he has any, and let him bleed out.
Gross. Give me a d20 roll.
I would love to. 8.
Alright.
Still my turn?
Yep.
5 foot step and turn.
Okay. Next up, we have Serena.
It's Serena's turn. Okay. Do I go for the vampire thing again? Or I'd be an actual
Up to
vampire.
you.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta do it at least once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, free blood.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. No, I don't have to drink pig's blood anymore if I can just, glomp down on this guy.
Yeah, that blood's free. You can just take it.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm grappled. Don't think I can do both in the same turn, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
They get a chance to break free on their turn.
Yeah. They have a chance to try and run away.
You are raging, so you will make your hold check with advantage.
That's true.
Good to know. Okay.
Alright. Next up is their turn. He's going to try and break free. So give me
I've
a
got
competing
to
athletics.
break free.
It actually says that there is an escape thing on mine. So it says escape is DC 15 plus proficiency. So I don't
Oh.
check for him. I don't think he has to compete. Or is
DC
that
15 plus
Yeah,
My
he has to
proficiency.
me to check. Yeah.
17?
17. Oh, fuck, that's so high. Nope, does not pass.
Okay.
They're stuck there. They're gonna still try to swing at you, and while you're kind of holding on to them,
Kind of weird
Oh,
grapple
ultimate
rules
bear
for
hug.
this vampire thing.
It's probably to.
it's
like,
based off of
okay,
the
yeah.
Ravenloft vampire. So they
Yeah,
just
it
make
makes
the same
sense.
rules.
Yeah.
Let's see. That is.
Spoiler alert for the ducks you fought in Dungeon of the Mad Mage. That their thing kind of worked like that a little bit.
Mhm.
some slight deviations. They had to hit. They forgo their attack to grab you, and then by grabbing you, they then get their set chance to bite, and it's a to hit, and then to escape them, it's a DC.
So very similar to how this
Yeah.
kind of works. I forego the damage on the unarmed strike to grapple, and then I have to.
Yeah.
And then I have a.
That
and
is
they get an escape DC just like the stat block has.
That is 16 to hit you.
To hit who?
To hit Serena.
If you try to escape, that would be its action.
Oh, you're absolutely right. That is absolutely their action. Never mind. They will flail around narratively. The one behind Koro will swing at Koro.
All right.
That's a natural one.
Oh my god, this guy.
He can't handle the ladder.
Can't catch a break, dude. No, the ladder's gone. I used the ladder to kill the other
they're
guy.
They're so embarrassed by the fact that you caught their bolt that they're living in shame. You have advantage against them.
Okay.
On your your next first attack, and that is their go. So it's Kanto.
This thing's in optimal position. I'm gonna go for a bite instead of casting a spell.
Jump. Or would you name it?
Nom.
Nom. That makes sense.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Well, that's
I'm channeling my inner Serena. This is how you bite things.
Yeah.
to learn from Kanato. Okay.
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. Good damage.
Bleh, does not taste good. And then I'm gonna use a bonus action to channel some temporary hit points.
All right. You quite literally bit and then healed.
There we go. I'm just gonna look to Fenris and give him a nod like, you got this, finish him off.
I believe.
All right. Next up is Koro.
Alright, I get advantage on this guy?
Yep.
I don't need to roll a second time. I'll take that natural 20.
Let's go.
Ooh. Next 26.
That's gonna be 13 points of damage.
Oh, good damage.
As I, knee him in the jaw. And bonus action second swing. 15.
That's a hit.
Oh, Jesus, an
my
additional
God.
10 points.
How do you want to do it?
What does he have in his hand?
He has a heavy crossbow on his back, and he has a battle axe in his hand.
Alright, I am going to, hit him in the jaw, break his jaw, and then whip around and grab his crossbow, loop it under, hook it under his foot, and then just drag him off the side of the scaffolding to fall down.
Hell yeah. Give me a d20 roll, please.
You got it. Oh god, 18.
As soon as they hit the ground, you see popping from the ground 2 antennas.
No!
They're back. They're everywhere.
Mother
At least they're,
fucker.
at least they're down there.
True.
No, but I'm down there.
Is that your turn?
I'm trying to think if I want to move here. I just look over and see what Serena's doing, and I go, oh. And I look over at what Kanata's doing, and I go, whoa!
Kanato's like, oh god.
Much.
Koro, measures his own fangs. No, that wouldn't work.
No, I'm not doing that. I'll leave that to them. I will use this chance to slide down the side and land there, and that will
Fuck
be
yeah.
turn.
All right. Next up is the spider.
Scooter.
It can't move. It would like to move, but it can't. Is going to bite. Just trying to bite Kanato back.
Hold up.
Everything's biting.
Wait a second. I did not consent.
That is 19 to hit.
If you upload this to YouTube, you need to add in the episode Frostbites.
That's good. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I believe. Let's go.
as you resist the shunting field yourself.
I don't
But
want to
do
get
you-
teleported.
Do take 8 points of piercing damage.
Damn it! Back to square one.
All right, it is now Ash's turn.
You hear a yelp.
Have we learned our
As you see
lesson?
the spider and Kanato just biting each other.
I consider jumping in the
The
bike
bite
train,
pile.
but I'm just like,
No, do it. Yeah, bite him.
and
be
I
fine.
will cast Ray of Frost.
Oh, motherfucker! If you shut this thing away from me, you fuck.
What else am I supposed to do?
Bite him!
I don't have a bite attack.
Well, you can have one, all right? What kind of fucking dragon doesn't have a bite attack? God dang it.
I mean,
Everyone has a
I
bite
guess-
attack. It's the furriest thing I've ever heard you say.
I guess I could try to turn into a dragon, but it's a little late in the battle for that. So,
Fair enough.
oh God. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna Ray of Frost it. I'm stubborn.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
24.
That's
Just kill it. This better kill it.
8 damage. That's
Nice.
max damage. Come on.
Give me 2d20.
No!
I just remembered
Oh, this thing's gotta have a lot of health.
Earlier when
Looking at it.
earlier when you did 1 damage, you should have done 2. Because you got that feat.
Did I roll
It
a
was-
1 on one of my cold?
On one of your
hits?
crit, it was a 1 and a 2. It
I
should
will
have been
add
2.
1 damage.
There you go.
Oh, does it die
doesn't have
now?
cold
Killing it
resistance, does
instantly. No.
Oh, damn it.
I do also ignore the cold resistance on anything, but
Correct.
I'm
I've been keeping that in mind.
fire.
Yep.
Okay, a 12 and a 3.
I swear to God.
It's teleporting.
It
Don't worry, it'll be
teleports
No.
on me.
No.
directly behind you.
Motherfucker!
Dead.
What?
Yes.
Are you shitting me? Was the 1 damage what
Wait,
did
was
it?
the 1 damage?
No, the 1 damage didn't do it.
Oh.
Okay. It teleports behind me, and I sort of like scream, and then it kind of turns into like a cheer. Sort of like,
Ah!
we fucking did it. I guess I could still move.
Yep.
Let's see. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll run up here, and that will be my turn.
All right. Serena, it's your go.
Okay.
Chompity chompity.
Yeah. I think I'll try to
Chippity
chomp
choppity.
with some advantage. I'll do a little reckless bite. Go!
Nice.
23.
That's a hit.
Oh my god.
4 piercing and 8 necrotic. So
The
I
same
get
as my
8
crit.
health back.
All right.
Fuck.
How do you want to do it?
Yes.
I pretty much just had him grappled. He's trying to pull out of my grip, and I say, "You brought this on yourself." And then I just bite into the neck and just drain him, and then I let go of his body and just let it drop. And then I do the cool wipe away of the blood off my mouth.
All right. Please give me just a 1d3 roll.
Bone ab the teeth.
Nay.
If I just do slash roll, is it?
Yeah, slash roll and then 1d3.
Two.
As you take a bite out of a living creature, draining them of blood, you do not have to eat for 2 days.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I did good. And with that, initiative is over. So unless you want to attack the rust monster.
No,
Nay.
no.
No, I think we're good.
Good job, team.
Good job. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
Fenris,
I'm-
you look around and still see the shunting field kind of cackling and echoing around you in a unnerving sense.
Yeah, it kind of
of
sounds like
familiarity.
chains. We should leave.
Yes.
I agree.
We do not want more of those spiders, but we should take a spot for you to all rest. If we can.
I'm
Cora
ready
just
to.
smiles and goes, I'm fine. But
You
I don't think I
Yeah,
would
Serena's
mind
slowly
the
healing
rest.
too, but looks at the rest of the team, you know?
Yeah,
Cora,
a couple
despite being,
hits.
I took no damage. That was absurd.
yeah, I could not roll to hit you. But Koro, as you were kind of up on this position, you just see the Tower of Gold is just maybe 10, 15 minutes away.
We're very close. Let's tie ourselves together and make our way there.
Should we rest before we enter, though?
I wouldn't mind a rest. This counter looks a little beat up. Not a lot, but a little.
So short rest for hit die.
Yeah,
If
I
possible.
say we move away from the rust monsters and take a quick,
Yeah.
like a short rest for people to heal
Sure.
before we go
Absolutely
into the tower.
fine. You kind of take a refuge underneath kind of an overhanging cliff. The other side, a dark abyss, as you and your companions find a nice, quiet place away from the rust monsters as they consume the metal that has been left behind for them.
Pretty good. I'll take that. I'm almost back to full. I look a little better.
As you feel the nice roll, feel the warmth of the blood that you drank, Serena, begin to kind of course through your body. Please give me a sanity.
No! God, Sam. Could it be a strike?
What have you done?
Damn, that's such a Bosco question.
Haha!
As
18.
you feel this almost animalistic nature, watching your friends patch their wounds, you see their blood, but you manage to just take a centering breath and ignore that almost accursed side of you with no ill effect.
Aw, man, being a vampire is no fun if I accidentally eat my friends.
Ha ha ha.
If I have to make rolls every time just to buy.
Cora's like, I volunteer.
The one night Serena's starving, like, hey guys, do you guys mind? Crower's just like charging in me, choose me.
Wakes up with the
Like,
Baldur's
no.
Gate blood drained effect.
Hold on, I have the perfect gift. I gotta find it.
When did Serena become a Starion?
This is that's Koro.
The SpongeBob entering through a wall gift.
I'm here, choose me.
All right, would anyone like to say anything during your hour-long rest?
I think we're all just patching each other up.
What's our like plan when we get there? Are we just gonna be like, hey, give us our shit back, or like,
I mean, I figured that was the plan.
like, do we have to be like polite? Like, they don't like fancy stuff, but like, they still probably like being people being polite, right?
I mean, you want to be respectful, but you don't need to be a stiff.
If you like, I can try to converse with them.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. They're quite intimidating. They're very big. See them in that fight arena?
Karnash is quite strong, but she's being presentable is fine, but being a little bit too presentable kind of annoys him. Being strong, being capable, that's qualities that he seems to enjoy, based on what I know.
Yeah, if you want to lead the conversation, that'd be fine with me.
I shall do my best.
All right, and with that, you begin to, after the hour or so of passing and catching your breath, you finish the incline that turns into a set of stairs, showing off the Tower of Gold in its full splendor. I need everyone to give me wisdom saves with advantage because you are tied together and aware of the tower's effect.
You said wisdom?
Roll inner child leash.
All right, here we go.
Wisdom saves with advantage.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
15.
glad I have
Ah.
advantage.
Oh, dude.
So wise.
Oh, dude.
16.
That's
Cora's
better.
got all the wisdom. That's a 23.
Good on you, Cora. You gotta
You
hold
could
the
roll higher.
children's leash. You're the teacher now.
I
All
did
of
have a
you-
22. I got
22
22 and a
23.
23. Yeah.
All of you resist except for the hardest person to potentially hold down, which is Serena.
Yeah. oh my
Everyone,
God.
please give me a group strength check with that.
Dude, the baby
Oh,
leash.
damn, here it
the
comes.
baby leash has been pulled.
Here comes the
Strength.
biggest.
The
strength
problem
test
is,
ever.
Mom pulled it.
I'm still upset that monks
Here we
get
go.
strength saving throws. That's so dumb.
Kanato. I pick up Kanato as you're trying to
No!
pull me back.
No.
Oh no!
I pick up
Oh
Cora with my
no!
other arm,
Got to be kidding.
and I
Wait.
headbutt Ash. I pick up Ash.
We've
I'm good.
Cora
I got
Serena
her.
on
I
one
got
end
her. I got her.
And Fenris on the other. And we're just
No,
like,
wait a
dangling
second,
in
I-
the middle as the rope goes taut.
I need a strength from Serena now.
Okay, strength save.
Here we go.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
I'm carrying 3 people,
No.
so I
No.
I was a little way down.
Yeah,
You
sure.
see
Whatever you
3
say.
people get pulled away as Fenris, a trained sailor, you horse stance and lock in place, kind of snapping
Yep.
the rope taut. Please give me another wisdom save with advantage, Serena.
Oh, man, that's
Serena!
So funny. I just imagined pulling 3 people and then Fenris is the only one to hold me back.
It makes sense. They were on the opposite side of the rope.
Exactly.
Nope.
Oh my
Oh my
Lord in
goodness.
heaven.
As you slowly kind of pull each other seesaw style with the 3 people in between each other, just dangling back and forth. You
I love this.
go, you slowly are dragged / drag the group towards the gates
Oh my God.
of the Tower of Gold. And as
This
you
is so
approach the steps, Serena's mind slowly becomes her own again. You see the legendary tower, the impregnable fortress of cold rock in front of you. Its gates slowly opening. And for tonight, that is where we're going to call it.
You just had to eat before we did that check, didn't you?
I know, right? I ate, so I was really good to go against all of you.
Jesus Christ.
They call it what they call it juicing. Like
Serena's
Fucking juicing.
Monty, take inspiration.
Okay.
A 0, a 2, and a 2. This is amazing.
Actually incredible.
The 3 people in the middle with no contribution, just getting picked up by the rope.
And moved?
Yeah. You guys like tried to grab her and she just you guys went flying to the side.
You ever see a Shiba Inu being pulled by a leash that it doesn't want to be pulled by, and its face is all squished up? That's us.
Yeah.
That was us.
Yep. That was 100% us.
Okay,
Oh,
thanks for
God.
joining. Audience, thanks for
Yeah.
coming by.
Yeah.
We're back. We're so fucking back.
We got, is that 2 in a row? Is that a streak?
That's 2 in a row. It's a streak. New
Let's go.
streak.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go.
New record. The question is now, who do we raid and do we do outros?
We'll do some outros. I don't got any bits I need to read out, so we will simply go to Bosco.
What's up? You can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco, where this week I am off. I have some personal stuff I have to attend to, so it's a personal week away for me. We'll be back to streaming, hopefully next week, where I might have some company. So, yeah, come join in and see who might randomly jump on the microphone. That's me.
All right. Shay, I know you don't like shilling, so reintroduce yourself and tell everyone what your favorite snail is.
Shay, and I don't really have a favorite snail. I just like snails in general. You know, they're real fun.
What's an interesting snail?
I mean, assassin snails are kind of cool. I mean, they're
Huh?
good
What
for your
the
fish.
fuck is
Sorry,
that?
wait. Hold on. You can't just gloss over that shit.
The fucking glitter of snails. Fucking assassin snails.
You can buy assassin snails in pet stores if you have like a snail outbreak in
Oh,
your fish
Someti-
tank.
Sometimes you'll buy assassin snails without meaning to buy assassin snails when you buy plants from pet stores.
Oops.
Who are they assassinating and why?
They're
I
snails.
think they kill other snails.
Yeah.
That's metal
Whoa.
as fuck.
Yeah. You know, they straight up just go on a murder rampage when you got those snail outbreaks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I asked and answered. Thank you. Next up, we have a level 1 Eevee.
Hello. You might find me streaming tomorrow, some kind of friend game, potentially Wazan or Heartsea, or maybe both. But definitely on
Oh, I know
Thursday,
Bosco?
we're gonna be doing. I don't know.
Bosco will
Bosco
be
said they
out.
were taking a week off.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bosco's
right,
gonna
right,
be
right.
So definitely check us out on Thursday though, because we'll be doing some Space Station, maybe with Connor. But I don't know, Heartsea, you can come too. I know you love that game. You're just as addicted
Yeah.
as us. You
Yeah.
have to
You'll-
play a D&D themed character.
You'll
that's
have
the
to
rule.
make Ash.
I can make an attempt, yeah.
Yeah. But not really doing all that much this week. I'm kind of mostly resting from my surgery.
I like the idea of you making Ash Heartsea, and they're like the most accommodated to space. Like, oh yeah, whatever.
Space
This
Dragon.
is too weird.
let's go.
Yeah, this is too weird.
But yeah, check that out.
All right. Next up, we have Monty Glue.
Hi, my favorite snail is the giant African snail.
Whoa.
They're very
Pretty good
big.
snail.
I wish we could keep them as pets in BC, but you can't. They're illegal to own.
Holy
But,
fuck, that's huge.
Yeah, they're huge. They're massive. They're so cute too.
Larger
Little
than my
velvet.
rabbit.
Yeah, they're really cute. You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter, Twitch, Blue Sky, and YouTube. I had my subathon. I finished it today. I beat the Ender Dragon. I did it. And now I'm going to rest for 44 years. I will be on vacation until late October because I will be in LA. But you can check my YouTube uploads. I'm gonna upload a ton of YouTube VODs, so that way you have plenty of stuff to watch while I'm gone. But that's it for me.
All right. And next we have Heartsea.
Hello. You can find me twitch.tv/artsyheartsy. I am going to attempt to stream at least 2 times this week. Probably tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. I don't know. I'm figuring it out. What else do I have going on?
Do we want to do Pokemon on Friday?
Maybe.
We have time to set that up.
Maybe. Yeah, that could be fun. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't know. Yell at me on.
Like
everybody
Thursday,
yell at me
maybe,
on
or
the internet,
Wednesday.
and I'll get off my butt and stream and do stuff. What
Okay.
about you, Zan?
Yeah, I guess that leaves me, right? You can find me next week. If we're not doing this for whatever reason, I will be streaming something. So you can catch me 7 p.m. PST over here, twitch.tv/ZanWillScrim for the YouTube listeners. Thursday, no Mad Mage, so we are going to be streaming Adventures of Wisp and Bertrand in Space. So if that piques your interest, come visit that. And then every second and fourth Sunday, we're at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. I am...
Oh, huge Twitch. Twitch,
huge.
fucking
whoa, what the
huge
hell?
catcher from Twitch there. They
Whoa.
more than doubled the subs.
Whoa.
I just got one.
Hello, level 1 Eevee, thank you for the gifted subs. Twitch, thank you for the
9.
Gorillion subs. You just came.
What the heck?
Gifted one
Good
to me
gacha.
too.
But yeah, every second and fourth Sunday, twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn, 3 p.m. PST. We're in the Realms of Dread. If you like estranged gothic horror, there's that for you. And lastly, yeah, we just need to find someone to raid. Keep this train going.
Oh, hey, look.
Anyone suggest?
I only
Don't have
one
anyone on
person.
personally.
Imagine only getting 3 gift subs with your 10 when I did 5.
I only have one person actually who's streaming right now. That's it.
I
anybody else
got
have any suggestions?
Octo, that's it.
I have Octo. That's the only one I have too.
Oh, fair enough.
Actually popped
we-
into his stream before we joined up and I said hello.
We shall raid Octo. But good night, everyone, and we shall see you again soonish. Say good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank
Rawr.
you. Rawr.
Just gotta get one in there.
At least one assassin.
And we should be clear.